pussy pop, 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 pop.
Rest in peace.
Man, you know what I'm saying? He only had 2 seasons.
Fuck you, Netflix.
Goddamn Netflix. Just gotta have the beat right a little bit, you know.
It's definitely how a live action super porno comes on back in the 70s.
Hey, what if they do make a Luke Cage porno?
I'm pretty sure it's out there.
You got Lex Steele as Luke Cage.
Mr. Marcus the Bushmaster. Wesley Snipes. Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Snipes. Misty Stone is Misty Name.
Right. Oh, shit. Let's get it in the making.
No, fuck you, Lex Steele. That's still an idea too.
Call this shit Luke Cock.
Stalks.
Them call me Bushmaster. All right. Welcome to another episode of Blvdave Radio. This is episode number 23. I am your host, Old Man Logan.
It's the Kid Gas Station, Pete.
King B, your Royal Highness is here.
And our cameraman is back, y'all. Hey,
Young Will.
Alrighty. Gentlemen. It's been a long week, but you know what I'm saying? Saturday is here. How's everybody feeling?
Good, man. Happy.
Yeah.
It's a nice Saturday morning.
I saw Halloween last night. I was gonna fuck it up for Will, but I mean not for Will, for Pete, but I said no, I ain't gonna do that.
Just make sure I walk out when you do.
Yeah, no. I give you an extended review. Review gonna be about 30 minutes from the outside.
Hell no.
All right. So we got a bunch of topics, y'all. We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start off with music with the boy King Bizzle.
Before we get into music of this week, let's backtrack a little bit.
All right.
Quavo dropped an album last week.
Yeah.
It got bashed on the internet really bad. I don't think it deserved that.
Really?
Thought it was good.
I found 7 or 8. I liked.
Out of
19.
Out of 19?
Yeah,
that's
out of
pretty
19.
solid.
Yeah,
Me personally, I like 10 through 19.
Okay.
Now I saw you put that up on. I think that was Twitter. You put that up.
Yeah.
You said like you like the second half of it is good. Like
it was. I mean, it had production that I approved of. It had. And really, my favorite song on there was "Swing." That was like a new sound, and that shit is just amazing, bro. Like that's just Quavo mastering his sound.
And B is letting you know he's a swinger now, ladies out there.
Don't disrespect royalty. Oh man, and this just in, there's no winner in the Powerball, so the jackpot is up to 1.6 billion.
We got another chance.
Get your ass out there and play, get that money. But back to Quavo Honcho. What did y'all think about the album?
Like I said, I liked it. It was 8 that I, found that was nice to me, and I think that's all he needed was about a 12-song album. Mm-hmm. But they got a lot of. He has a lot of sounds that he want to put out there, and Swing was one of those sounds that's just completely different, but it fit Quavo's well. So that was a dope album. It was nice.
Quavo is not an artist I look to for over 13 songs. I think that should be his cut.
Right.
That's a song. Even as the Migos go, I don't think they should do over 13 songs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They have a sound that is not really extensive. Like you can't get a lot out of an 18, 19 track album.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like because you're gonna have a lot of repetitive sound. You're gonna have a lot of sound that.
And then, with me, I don't want them to wear out. Get tired of them. Because I like the Migos. I don't want to get tired of the Migos.
Was for me. Culture 2 was too long.
Yeah, too long.
A lot of that got repetitive real fast, When you did hit a standout track, you then went to the next track, and the next 2 tracks sounded like. So,
right.
You know what I mean?
Because they only came out with 3 singles out that album?
Yeah. But that was because the first Culture was still doing very well. You know what I'm saying?
So, like 10 singles off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they didn't really need to rush that Culture, and they announced Culture 3 getting ready to come out next year. So him, I don't know if this just something with QC, but they give you a smorgasbord of songs to choose from. How many songs is Lil Yachty out? His new album.
He has. I think his was 13.
Okay.
I think it was. Let me see. It should have been because his was like decent to me.
Yeah, because that compilation album they did was super lengthy. I think that was like 23, 24 tracks. His album is 19 tracks. The 21 and Offset album was about 15, 16, I think. So they giving you way more than what they need. I don't know if they just doing that for the love or they just ain't like every other
15.
record label. Okay. That don't have
that's lame.
that don't have what's it called? A&Rs that to help them like cut some of this shit to like no, this is like fat. Like you don't need this.
That's an album or a mixtape?
It's an album. He just dropped another album.
For him to drop an album, I'm not looking for more than 10.
Actually, this was I'll give you right there. This was actually better than
a step up from the last one.
From the last one.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
I'm gonna actually check it out, man, just to see where he's at.
But I didn't get through Quavo album yet, man. I got to maybe about 8.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody was kind of mad about that joint where he talking about Nicki.
I didn't particularly care for it.
I liked it because
Quavo Dreams.
Quavo Dreams. It made me think like, is this true or is he coming at like is it kind of a diss record or is it like you don't want me? This would have happened if you tried to get with me. If she do really like him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it got me wondering what it's about.
I mean, she
Or
was
is it just a response to what
her
Right, or what she said, right?
I mean, he was singing with her, you know what I mean, like right after she got, out of her situation with Nas. So yeah, it might be, he might have smashed,
Mm-hmm.
Got them manufactured buns, but I'm gonna go back and
False
check it out,
bud.
finish that album though for sure.
Also released in that week was the LMA album.
Nice.
What you guys thought about that?
Sound like a bunch of singles, which is good.
Looks like a bunch of bullshit.
You didn't like it?
It's terrible.
What?
Awful.
I just knew B was gonna like it. I enjoyed it.
I don't think she's a good singer. First off. Secondly, all of that music that she have is dated. Like she got a lot of shit that doesn't have any content whatsoever. It's like a repetitive Blvdave song over.
That's why I said it sound like a bunch of singles. It don't sound like an album that's about this or that. It's just we just gonna make a bunch of songs.
She's got booed up on there 7 times.
Well, that gives theory validation to your theory. Then that got a bunch of singles.
But I like it. I don't think I don't know what type of artist she gonna be, but she gonna be there for a
She
minute.
might have to take that back to the UK.
But they shit don't sound like that over there. They got a whole REDM, whatever the fuck that sound.
They got everything. They got everything we have over there.
They sound is completely different though. Like Skepta, he's like the only person to me sound like he could be from the U.S. from over there.
You got Skepta. You got what's his name? Dolly, the soul singer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You got Lady LaSure.
Y'all want Craig David fans back in the day?
Oh hell yeah, man.
I can't say that I'm a fan. I just like that one song.
That one joint?
Which
7
one?
days.
Monday took her for a day. Craig Davis that nigga. What's your flavor?
I listened to some recent joints that he had, and it just didn't do it for me, man. I'm like,
Did y'all see? They trying to say it was a sex tape about LMA. She said it wasn't her. Got proven that it wasn't her. But
Tim, you should have sent it in a group chat, man.
I didn't see the actual.
Oh, you didn't find it? Okay.
Yeah, no. The Ebro brought it up and he did an interview with her, last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But let's make the record clear. Also, Joe Budden. Let me make myself clear where I stand. She is a sexy girl. She's very attractive, nice smile, and I can see why she would be pushed, in her artistry. But I don't think she's talented at all.
So you don't think she can get with no set of writers that could help develop her further? And
I don't think it would fit.
It wouldn't fit.
Just like, cause she had a song on here with John Legend. That shit just sounded weird. But the song she had with Chris Brown, whatchamacallit, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that?
You know what? And the funny thing, the song before that, she sounded like Chris Brown coming on, and then I hear the next song, it's Chris Brown on the song.
It was just
her
weird.
sound is kind of her sound is kind of weird, but
the song with
she got to find her
John
spot.
Legend shouldn't be on this album, but the song that John Legend was on, Chris Brown should have done.
Right.
If he's going to be on the album.
So I take it that song's supposed to be a ballad?
It wasn't though.
I'm just saying him being on there like.
She's not a ballad singer. She doesn't have the voice to have a ballad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And her content is the same
Right.
over and over. So it's always about, the surface of a relationship.
Okay.
Everything is about that. And it just doesn't move me, man. She gonna have to bring a better effort on the next joint if she want to move me.
Right. She trying to move King B. He need more. Okay.
Yeah. And the Usher released that same week. I loved it.
All 8 songs.
I like 7 out of the 8.
Hey, that's a lot.
You like old ass Usher.
I didn't like the first record, the first song on there.
That's the one I like.
That's the one I didn't like. But everything after that was flawless. That's because Beethoven, bro.
The producing was well. It's just the fact. I think with me, it's more of Usher being 55.
Come on, man.
Acting like a young man. Like, that's what I think it is to
40
me.
is the new 20.
It seemed like he a sugar daddy. Well, one of them songs he talking about.
It did.
It seemed like a sugar daddy. Like, come on. Sugar daddy's rapping now.
He got sugar daddy now. He
got it.
I don't want to hear no sugar daddy sing.
But
Man,
he
fuck all
got
that.
it.
Get your old ass out of
It
here.
ain't like he's not bringing in the bag still. He got the bag.
Right.
He can do that.
Usher, stop. Shit. I'm trying to be young.
I should do another one. Goddamn.
Don't do another one. I like how Virgil. I like how Virgil did the artwork though. Virgil did the artwork for that
Tell
album.
us to do one with Metro Boomin next. Let's go.
All right, we know.
trying to get him super.
We know what B gonna be when he hit 40. He gonna be Usher.
Be the same nigga I am now, but still R&B nigga. I'm gonna listen to some of that young shit. I'm gonna be me though. But back to this week, man. Tiana Taylor dropped a remix to "You're Gonna Love Me," as Iman Shumpert would say, and
They should have had him on there too.
should have.
Yeah.
That would have been
That would
dope.
have been nice.
But instead, it had members of the Wu-Tang, Ghostface, Meth, and Raekwon was featured on it.
I like it. It took me back to the 90s when they used to, you can get Raekwon and them when somebody featured on a love song.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was a dope remix.
Yeah, they had some dope verses. I didn't like. I think it was Ghost. He was talking during Tiana's part. I didn't like that talking shit. But they verses was solid.
I'm sorry, baby. But yeah, it was nice.
Chill with that, bro. You ain't got the high pitched energy voice no more. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta give me the verse and then move to the side. Let
Right,
me get
right.
up in there. Well, yeah, man, I thought it was dope. You checked it out too?
I did not. I heard a snippet of it on IG.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I heard it did have that nice little throwback feel to it. You know.
All right, we just gonna go on down the line. Then Post Malone dropped a single with one half of Ray Shremmerd. Sway Lee.
I didn't
called
check it.
Sunflower. It was not good.
It wasn't.
Sway Lee was on Snapchat talking about how phenomenal and how this is just going to change the landscape of music.
I gotta edit this.
It wasn't that.
I'm gonna hear it.
It wasn't that. It was a pop record.
Yeah.
It was a pop record.
I like Post's first album. And the second album didn't really do much for me.
Beers and Pongs or some shit like
Yeah.
that? Yeah, it wasn't that
It
good.
didn't really do nothing for me at all.
The first one
I
was
like
nice.
Rockstar.
I agree with you.
Rockstar.
That was the best song. That was the best song.
They put that out there, and that joint was hard. And then the album came out, and I'm like, nah, you could have left this shit.
You could have left that alone.
Yeah. So Post is just, I think Post just kind of finding who he is as an artist right now, because he tries to adamantly say, oh, I'm not part of hip hop. But it's like, dude, you're presenting yourself in the hip hop community. Like, you're.
I don't see him. I see him as like you say, I don't see him as a hip hop artist, but he does use a lot of hip hop.
Feature with hip hop
with the
artists,
shit,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
So he's like I don't know what you want to call it. Maybe
He's a hip hop artist. That's what he
Right.
is.
I wouldn't even. I would just call him an artist. I won't just call him a straight artist.
But he wasn't.
And-
My thing is that he wasn't doing that initially though. Like
Right.
when he first came out with
Well, White
you know
Iverson
what I
and
mean?
shit?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he wasn't saying that shit. Now all of a sudden you done became, a successful artist. Now, oh, I'm not a hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
because he got
he's a
lot
hip
of-
hop R&B.
No, he got a lot.
Because he
of-
sings.
Bro, Drake sings. He's not an R&B artist. He's a rapper.
I don't consider Drake as a rapper. I consider him hip hop and R&B as well. Because he can do both, and he's good at both.
he'd have to put a full-fledged R&B album out for me.
Would you consider Travis Scott an R&B singer?
I will consider him a hip hop R&B singer. Yeah. It's like we have to give this title a name. I'm just saying this for now, but these guys who do
Style.
stuff like this, they got to have a name for their style.
This is hip hop.
It's completely different right now.
I believe you said this before. Like hip hop has a bunch of different side genres.
It does.
So like you got your lyricists, you got your niggas with bars, you got your niggas with vibes and energy. You got your niggas that.
But once you sing, you gotta. Now I feel like we gotta call that something else now. I don't know what it is.
Hip hop soul.
Maybe that.
Trap soul.
Trap soul, something like that. Yeah, that.
No, these niggas is hip hop artists that sing, bro.
I like trap soul. I like that.
Word to Bryson Tiller, man. But we're just going down the line, man. Brent Faiyaz gave us Pounds, his latest single off of his Lost EP. Mediocre at best.
Yeah, I didn't check it out.
I like Brent, man. He when he did the track with Gold Link. Actually, I listened to Gold Link album when they came. That Gold Link had probably one of the best albums of the year last year.
Really?
Gold Link is dope. But yeah, get that Brent joint of listen. Action Bronson dropped off a new song. Prince Charming.
I'm mad I didn't check that out. That's my boy.
How Action do? Yeah, I ain't checking this out.
It's got like a little soulful sample.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it now.
You got to go to Action now to get the energy that Ghostface.
Right. Yeah, right.
That's crazy. Cause he sound more like Ghost than Ghost do.
Yeah.
So yeah. And also our boy Jacquees.
Oh, God.
Still out here on the prowl, stealing motherfuckers' songs. So he just did what's it called? The Quee mix. He just did a Quee mix of one of her songs, Against Me, which is one of my faves, and it features Wale on his version.
Did he do the video too?
I don't think he did a video,
I hope he don't.
or at least not yet.
I think they're gonna stop him from doing that shit. Like, hey, you did the remix.
He gonna get sued. That's what he gonna do.
Yeah.
My thing is, why you can't put out your own joint? Like, why are you so uncreative? Like, why can't you just put out your own?
And he can sing his ass off. That's the part that kills me.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, he did Black Bonnie with Wale. Why wouldn't you push for that shit to get?
But you pushing for
forefront?
somebody
You
else.
know that shit ain't as good as these songs that he's covering.
I get it, but it's original though. At least you can get some real money.
And then if
off
you
it.
sit there, I'll be like, you know what? I need to find these writers
Yeah.
and have them write for me. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't finna get no bread off of doing her song.
Yeah, I wonder did he
He would Cash Money too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess he ain't doing Baby good enough, I guess.
Whoa.
You know how the Cash Money circle go.
Whoa.
Words of Jigga Pause.
Yeah, so that's out there. Wait, so does he do you guys know if he performed these songs?
I'm sure he probably does.
Yeah. He might.
He
Yeah,
shouldn't be, because he can really get sued if he's doing that.
Because I saw him, well, everybody kind of, do something for Mike, but I saw some performance of him, like, doing a whole little thing where he was dancing like Mike and doing a moonwalk and shit, so.
Yeah, I thought that was Quavo, too, and I was like...
I remember seeing that. That was great. That motherfucker super talented.
Yeah. Like, Quavo was that dude.
Quavo was hitting it. And it was like, no, that's just Jacquees.
All right. But we also had a drop from Lil Yachty this week.
I liked it. Out of the 15, it was... I started from that song Trippie Redd, I think, which probably was 8, maybe number 8. Mm-hmm. On down was good. Mm-hmm. So from 8 on...
What was it called?
What the fuck is that album called? It's Misunderstood or some shit like that. What is it called? Let me see.
Ocean Dream?
Nothing to Prove. Sorry. Okay. I like the album cover a lot. I like stuff that like it.
I kind of thought of Pop.
That's what I thought about too. I like the album cover a lot. So from from 8 to 15, I liked it because he had a song with Cardi B and Offset, which was dope. And surprisingly, I like Kevin Gates' verse on one of his songs.
What?
I enjoyed it. I said, Kevin got off on this, and I like this with Kevin.
What did you like about it? What changed your
I like how he did his flow. His flow was completely different. And then some of the shit he was saying was super cool with the song. So, and it was I think it's about New Orleans. It's called Know Ya. It was a dope song. So shout out to Kevin Gates for that
The
one.
song is called Know Ya?
Yeah.
Yachty's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So, I don't know where they came from.
Right.
But it was a decent song. The song with Trippie Redd is my favorite one on there.
Trippie Redd got some tracks out here, man, with some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it.
Trippie Redd's pretty nice.
He's had a pretty good 2018.
He earning them stripes, man. I think it's gonna be safe to say he's the Kid Cudi of this era.
You think?
I think so. I'm ready to give him that joint because everything he'd have been featured on right now been a pretty solid song. Like I ain't heard a whack song yet with him featured on it.
I would have gave XX King Cudi this year.
I mean, he,
Yeah,
Right, but
I think Trippie is taking that place of where X was headed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm ready to see what he's got coming up.
Yeah.
Is there any more music releases?
That's all. Yeah. You got Khalid.
Oh yeah, Khalid.
Khalid, I didn't hear that. What's the name? Because I wanted to talk about.
Khalid joint just came out.
Sun City.
Summer Walker was nice.
Who's that?
I said she was a sleeper.
Yeah, that's that album called Last Day of Summer.
You'll like that, B. I think you'll like that one. That one's a nice R&B chill album. And the Juice WRLD in the Future brought that out.
Juice WRLD in the Future.
Now I checked that out. I was digging that.
I like Juice WRLD. Mm-hmm. Juice WRLD reminds me of he's the black rap version, whatever you want to call it, of like a 90s grunge person. Mm-hmm. His voice sounds like that, especially when that first song came out, Lucid Dreams. It made me think of a 90s grunge Kurt Cobain in one of them songs.
Niggas is biting X style, bro.
Yeah.
That shit.
That's all X. That's all X. I can say that, but his voice gives me that 90s grunge. It sounds like a white kid that's singing with rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I like Juice WRLD. And he's from Oklahoma.
Yeah, that Khalid album really didn't do much for me.
I didn't even think to check it out.
I think he may have had one song that I like.
Really? Now I was thinking his album was gonna be a banger because he had that single out with everybody on there, On My Way, and that joint was a hit.
He's got one track. I think it's called Better Days or something. Mm-hmm. That's the only track I liked on there. Everything else was mediocre. We also had a drop from my boy Radio Raheem Devon. Love King, you know.
He back out?
He's never left. What you mean?
I didn't say. The last thing I thought of when you said him and Ghostface did something. I didn't know that motherfucker was still making music.
That was in 2010 though.
He just gonna swipe Dream title though. He call himself the Love King now.
Yeah, man. That's I don't know, man. Dream ain't really the Love King, bro. Raheem really can get you in that set.
I mean, Dream had some hits though, bro. Like,
no, don't get me wrong. Dream definitely had his share of songs out there that you know what I'm saying. But Raheem Devon, like, you talk about setting the mood, like that's his lane.
Grown people setting the mood.
Right,
right.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Dream for that first album though.
Yeah, it's been the name of it is called Decade of a Love King.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's the last really like mainstream joint he had was the Let Me Serve You Up, you know.
Yeah, and
that was in like what 2006, 7.
Yeah. Before we get off music, I want to shout out Live for putting the Migos on the game. I think that was super dope. I was ready to give up Live, but I saw that last night. And it's dope. So shout out to Live.
Hey, just for the record, he's been on 2K though. So.
No, 2K only got him. You can't play with him. On here, you can play with him.
Oh, you can play with him?
Yeah, you can play with all three of the Migos. Takeoff, Offset, and him.
Who else you can play with on there?
They got like the Professor.
Oh, you can play with them?
Yeah, you can play with. You can put them on your team and play with them. So that's super
2K
dope.
ain't done that in a while. Where you can play.
You gotta go download the people that's on the game. But this, you can go challenge. You can challenge the Migos basically. If you win, you get all of them on your team. So yeah.
Do they do the sound on there?
Nah, that would have been dope if they did. They ain't do it though, but it looked cool.
Quavo heat up.
Yeah, man. So also in music, man, Big Pete and Ariana called off the wedding.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
That's crazy.
And I'm absolutely sure that it's because of Mac Miller.
I believe so.
100%.
I believe so too.
Absolutely.
Definitely agree with that.
But that is why you don't just go and jump into a whole nother situation after another one. If you really love somebody, you need to work that out.
So it makes me feel like she did all that just to
out of spite.
Out of spite to Mac Miller. And that's a fucked up thing.
And she was successful.
What?
They said people from Mac Miller camp that had his phone got messages from Pete Davis that's basically trying to get him to leave Ariana alone. That got back to Ariana. That's why they called it off.
Oh.
Wait, so Mac and Ariana was about to get back together?
No, they was just cool. You know, typical. We still friends, but we used to.
Oh, but Pete didn't
But
like it.
Pete didn't like
So
it.
he was texting Mac stuff to be like, "Hey, you never getting them back. Leave it alone." Taunting him and stuff in his text messages and then.
Exclusive from Will.
They told Ariana, and that's
Hey, Will with the T.
Exclusive.
Will with the T and the fries.
Damn, that's
I think you just
crazy.
gave him a nickname, man. Will with the T.
Let us see what
And
you
every
got.
time you come to TT, I'm gonna say exclusive.
Hey, what you got in that cup, Will?
What you get
T.
with this?
Damn, that's crazy. If that really happened, damn.
Hey, let me
Pete.
tell y'all real quick. Will came in here at 9:30 in the morning with some French fries from Burger King. They don't make French fries in the morning, bro. They got hash browns, bro. Where you get them French fries?
And he got a
from,
cheeseburger.
bro?
And he got a cheeseburger?
They don't even make cheeseburgers anymore. They make Whoppers, but they ain't making nothing else.
I got chicken sandwiches.
Oh, he got chicken sandwich too.
No.
You gotta eat.
That just shows you that we got pull at Boulevard.
Niggas is fucking with us.
we go to the restaurant for breakfast hours. We get lunch, nigga. What's good?
Is you the illest nigga in Nebraska?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that Mac Miller and the Ariana and Pete situation, that shit is really messy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But moving on, we got Pusha T. Some Pusha T news. He was on the Joe Budden podcast this week, and he says that the information that he received about Drake did not come from Kanye West. He assured them that it came from none other than
40.
Drake's right-hand man, 40,
40 Oliver.
Ashallah Khabib, whatever his name is.
Damn, man.
He said he was laying up with this young lady.
That's your
Pillow
man.
talk.
That's your
Pillow
man.
talking, giving her all that good information, and,
Pussy that good, huh?
and she passing it on to the other camp.
Yesterday when we were getting you would have liked it.
Damn, that's what them Canada niggas do, man.
You're
I
invited.
told them Canada niggas is whack, bro.
Damn, son.
Well,
Tim, we gotta get Tim on the album. Shit.
If Drake is that cold-hearted dog ass nigga that he claimed that he is, he check 40 ass.
He's not.
I know, because he's
Jay Prince
Canadian.
Jr. and them are the cold-hearted niggas that's behind Drake.
right.
I was telling Will this in the car.
Unforgiving dog ass nigga. Something wrong with him.
I was telling Will this in the car. Drake acts that way because who he has around him.
Yeah. Facts.
I like the guy. I ain't gonna diss you, Drake. I like you, but I know who you are. I can see through you.
Speaking of,
Hey, 40 was in the gym with Drake. So you can't, you know what I mean, just try to dog him out.
speaking of, this nigga Drake walking around in Teflon vests at his shows. What's that about, bro? Like,
I mean, he told y'all. He
is
got
the six
enemies.
really that tough, my nigga?
He got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
But how do y'all
No,
feel
you
about
don't, bro.
How do y'all feel about him saying that beef shouldn't have? I mean, beef should have a limit to certain shit. Rap battles should have a limit.
No,
Ooh,
you can't. You
thought something
can't.
different.
You can't make the rules.
You can't.
Just
Thank
because
you.
of you, just because you're at the highest you can be musically as an artist, you can't. You know, oh well, you can't do this. No, you have to follow the same rules as the bottom tier niggas.
Yep.
There's no exception for you.
All right.
It's not gonna happen.
That's true.
That's true.
Hov talk about leaving condoms on the baby seat. My
Ooh.
nigga, like,
That's why I fucked your bitch.
all his fans love a war. Like,
And then my thing was this: you
Niggas-
talked about Kid Cudi mental health issues, and talked about his fiance. But as soon as he come at your guy, it's a problem.
Right.
You can't do that, G. Like, and then for him to get on there, it just looked like a sad moment in Drake's life. Like Pusha said, it's been 4 months. Take the L, my nigga.
Right.
Stop trying. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about it before. If he come out with a good album, cool. He don't have to respond. Leave it alone. He did that, but then he comes back and talk about this shit. Let it go.
And like Push said, Maverick Carter perpetuated like,
Yes.
this whole thing. Like he gave him the stage. Like he made a mass. He made a super big production out of it. Like
Yup.
he gave the nigga perfect lighting, so like
Right.
it could be a convincing statement being made.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
They didn't do
only,
it.
and they only asked him questions that he could, reiterate his side of the story.
Right.
Like he couldn't. It wasn't neutral at all.
Cause someone's gonna punch you in the face.
Right.
I'm scared as hell.
Yeah, Drake.
Yeah, Drake, you lost, man. Let it go. You still a man.
But you got to remember, this is technically the first L Drake ever took, so he doesn't know how to take this gracefully.
He took an L back then in the grass. He got shot in the back.
That's the grass. I'm talking about hip hop. Since he
take an L all the time when the women leave him. Shit, that's some big L's.
What women like that nigga Drake done had J-Lo, nigga, and
right.
Rihanna.
Yeah, I mean, that's an L.
So this is the first L
he can't deal. He can't deal.
The only L that I'm aware of that he took is when Madonna tried to bust some slob on him on live TV.
Yeah,
and he wasn't feeling it.
Tongue all down.
I ain't see that. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling that 50-year-old tongue.
Damn.
But yeah.
All right, man. So,
but I do want to thank Push because from that beef, we got Mob Ties, and that's one of my favorite songs on that album.
Shout out to Push.
Yeah.
Hey, but all of them tracks was directed to Kanye,
and
it comes to find out that he had nothing to do with it. Now all of that shit's got to be pointed at 40. So keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
And it's too late for that lovey-dovey shit. I'm your brother shit, bro.
Right, damn.
Too late.
He ain't for all that 40.
He already rap about that shit every time. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got some explaining to do. All right, man. Speaking of rap battles, Vic Mensa had a cipher in the BET Hip Hop Awards, and he said some uncharming things about young slain rapper XXXTentacion.
Right.
And his mother was in the crowd to witness what he said. What do you guys feel about that whole situation?
Like we said before when we talked about it, it was stupid. You should never say shit about any domestic about anybody unless you were including yourself. And then it's like, when I heard it, they bleeped XXX name out, of course.
Okay.
But the line that he puts, like, and then it's like, all right, after that, you say, you gonna kill yourself on your own, or you gonna die anyway, or some shit like that. It was a fucked up line, due to the fact that he's dead. You know what I'm saying? That he's dead now, so I can understand how the mother feels. But don't diss anybody if you can't, and you did the same shit. Now, I can see if you didn't do it, yeah, damn, it's kind of fucked up you said it, that he did pass, but you did the same shit.
Whether he did it or he didn't do it, it's still fucked up.
Right.
To mention that man's name, he's not here to defend himself.
Well, it was actually before the death, though.
I don't believe that.
You don't? I kind of, it made me say that, too. It made me say, if it happened, why did y'all even let this go on? Y'all should have just took his part completely out or let him redo it. You know what I'm saying?
Because if he recorded this before he passed away, XXXTentacion was not a relevant name at the time. It wasn't a wider known name.
Right.
So why would that name even come to your head?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like it's a whole fucked up situation. I feel like it shouldn't have been said, and BET probably shouldn't have aired it. Even if they did blur out his name, they shouldn't have just aired his part at all.
Once they saw, what he spoke about. It should have been, we got to scratch this.
Yeah.
Or make a new cipher without him.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's really fucked up to sit there as a mother and you sit there and hear him say that knowing your son died. It's like, damn, that's really fucked up.
And that's where BET dropped the ball because, you guys knew, that this was in there.
Mm-hmm.
You knew you were going to invite his mom. Like, I know it couldn't have been we forgot. Like, no, you invited his mom. He's getting an award this night. You have this cipher with this in it.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have nobody referencing them.
Let me take this out.
Said.
She don't need to hear this, see this, nothing.
And you have to hold him accountable for that too. Cause let's just go with the theory that this was recorded prior to X passing, right, getting killed. Once he died, it's just only right you say, hey, you know what? I had an issue with what this person did, but out of respect,
let me do this over.
Let me take this out, or let's redo this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let me redo my part if you don't necessarily want to redo everybody else or something.
Right.
Or just edit me out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that didn't happen. So that kind of tells you it's a cerebral tactic in a sense because it gives Vince a lot of visibility. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna use an underhanded way of doing it, but look how much Vic Mensa name been in the media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Since before it was even aired. So now fast forward to when it's aired and it's a shitstorm all over again. Charlamagne giving Donkey of the Day. Joe Budden touched on it on his podcast.
Yeah.
You getting talked about on prevalent, media platforms where a lot of people is gonna hear it. So it could have just been one of the things where no publicity, no bad publicity isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? No publicity. How the saying go? All publicity is good publicity.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. That's what I was trying to say.
And they should have, like I said, they should have cooked it out. And he made a song called "Empathy" about it. And you know, I guess he want people to feel his side of the story.
Nah,
whatever.
fuck
He kind of
that.
talked about that.
Ain't no excuse for that, bro.
Yeah.
And we've been on this platform praising Vic Mensa and Chance for all of the shit.
And
they're
then,
doing in
yeah,
the
and
street.
then my thing is, when it comes to a certain, like, to me, it wasn't a beef. Y'all didn't have a beef like that. You didn't like what he, but I don't know. I want to say this. You did some shit, he did some shit, it shouldn't have been spoke of. If you feel like you needed to say something, you should have said how it feel to get your ass beat too, instead of death. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't kill a woman, you didn't kill a woman, but it's just, I don't know, it's a fucking crazy situation because you did the same thing.
Right.
It just shouldn't have been spoken about because you should have just rapped and talked about the fucking police officers that's killing these kids and the shit you did for Chicago with the trucks instead of talking about domestic abuse and putting death on a person.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have did that. That was distasteful as hell.
Because it takes away from all of your positive efforts. Now.
Right.
You've been doing so much good stuff in
Right.
the city, so in a positive light, positive manner. You know, putting positive energy out there, and then here you come with this retroactive shit where you could have did something about this. Like you could have just been like, "Yo, just edit me out" or something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just to pay respects. Again, you ain't have to be like it ain't like you cowering down. This guy done passed. So whether you want to bring somebody to the table or not, hey, it's not for you to judge.
Because when I first heard about it, I'm like, oh, okay, then was it this? It's fucked up that he died. But then when I heard that he did something too, no, you shouldn't even say shit at all. G.
Right, you can't become the advocate for the shit and you gotta
beat no women. You know what I'm saying? Then X was changing his life around. You know what I'm saying?
Change, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm judging everybody else that does it, and I'm guilty of it too. No, bro.
And X started changing his life around at that. Like,
just
dude.
like how Vic changed, X changed.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And he was doing better. He was also giving back to his community.
Yep.
Before he passed away.
Yeah, so Vic.
So for him to come out and even bring that shit up after that man passed away, which I think he did, that shit's whack, bro.
Yeah, so Vic, you take the dumb move of the day, man.
That
was
shit's
dumb.
whack. And I mean, him being from Chicago, I always want to support other Chicagoans, but you're making it tough by doing whack shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
you definitely making it tough.
Chance, drop a single so we can get all over this.
Right, Chance make me feel better.
And on top of that, Vic was there dressed like Morpheus from Matrix, bro. Like, come on, man. You gotta relax.
Just like he said, he was on somebody's show. I think it was Rosenberg's show. He was talking about how he been dressing like this, and people in the neighborhood be like, "Hey, shorty, you look weird as fuck." Hey, boy, you still look weird as fuck. Take that shit off.
He got that style from Hollywood Hope. That's who the fuck he. I don't know if y'all ever seen him or heard of him.
Yeah.
He's trying to be like Hollywood Hope.
With the baldy too.
Right.
Yeah,
man. Chill out with that shit, bro. But say it ain't so.
Wow.
Diddy and Cassie called it quits.
Yeah, they said it's been some months.
What? Mm-hmm. Hey, Joyner, I think it's your time now, man.
He like her?
Bro, he sends slick shots at Diddy all the time.
For real?
Hey, fuck Joyner. Cassie, I'm on the come up, baby.
Hey!
So, man, bro.
Oh, man.
I used to think she was sexy, and not so much anymore.
Why? Because she was with Diddy?
I just don't find her attractive no more.
I think she's still sexy. I just can't believe she was with Diddy.
It's payback, son. Should have left Brian Leslie.
She's with him?
Yes.
Damn.
Diddy the Scorpion.
Once, bro.
He took her from Ryan.
He brought him and her to the studio. Come on, rip this song.
Come here.
Ryan in there singing. He over there singing to Cassie. Damn, Diddy.
Out of the blue, you know. Yeah, he stole it for Ryan. So
It started off with a kiss.
Most of that album was about her.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why it's so cold. It's about a woman.
And he still
He was his diamond girl.
Yeah, he still performs that shit, and like you could see like all the emotions.
Damn, there's some good superstar pussy out here. These motherfuckers doing all this. They crying.
And Cassie got Diddy for all them years.
They was together for 12 years.
She ain't had to put no music out.
No.
Ciroc ads.
She was living her best
She was living her
life.
best life.
All she had to do is wake up and watch his dumbass dance in the morning. I like Diddy, but he was dumbass dance moves.
And she probably didn't give him too much ass. He was getting it from French. And yeah, I said it. What's
y'all
up?
talk about me with Birdman? Come on, man.
You saw Diddy on what was that? Was that Drink Champ?
You never came and party with me, Fab.
Fab was like, "What you?"
Well, man, how would you feel if he came to you like that, Tim? You never came and party with me, Tim.
Diddy, hey, you gotta relax.
We didn't party, Tim.
First off, I'm a Chicago nigga, so
exactly.
All that ain't even for the. Hey, you ain't ever party with me. I'm not gonna party with you, nigga.
Fab was like, "What are you talking about? I'm partying with you."
But Chicago niggas gonna bleed out of me if that was.
You ain't party.
What was you saying, Joe?
You ain't party with me.
Yeah. I'm finna party with you, bro, but we can break bread.
Shout out Diddy and Revolt TV. We just joking.
Yeah, it's all for entertainment, Diddy. You know,
right? Because if they be like, "Yeah, we've been monitoring your show," I'd be like, "Oh."
Yeah. So
still not come to the party.
What else we got, man? This ain't really news, you know. Jay Prince was out there talking.
I don't even want to go. Jay Prince. I used to like
Pusha T is an ad. They can smash him anytime they want. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Move on.
Do it.
Yeah.
And that's about it. That's all I got, man.
All right. There you have it. That is music. Now we're gonna jump into sports with Gas Station Pizzle.
All right. NBA is back.
Yeah.
And the past week was opening week. Who was y'all guys' squad for this season?
Who was your squad? What did you
know
think?
What my squad is?
What did you think of the late
My
show?
squad they're looking good. They're all right. They're young. They're trying to learn. They're learning. I like how LeBron, when he failed,
they're not
and he was
good.
Hey, it's one goddamn game, Tim. All right,
not looking good.
They are. It's Lance Stevenson, dumbass over here, taking 5 threes in a row. Stop it, Lance.
Lance is the best player you got.
Defensive wise, yeah. But no. I like how LeBron it was Kuzma that failed. He told him, he came over there, wait till your brothers pick you up.
Yeah.
You know, I said that's good teaching them because they gotta learn. You know what I'm saying?
Build their culture.
They not playing just it's a bunch of young college kids playing. We playing with a good group of superstars now, and we gotta learn how to play professionally to get to the point where we want to win championships. I still give him the playoffs.
LeBron ain't never been a nigga to run over and help a nigga up though.
He ran over and helped Kuzma. He helped people up. He helped Wade up. He helped a lot of people up.
If they fell in front of him, he would not. But he would not.
Help a nigga up. Be sitting there with the ref like.
No, they do dumb shit. He do. He motherfucker. Like J.R. Smith. He look at J.R. Smith a lot. Stupid ass. You shouldn't have did it. But I think they're gonna be decent. They're gonna be good. How you feel about the Bulls?
We gotta wait till we get our guys back, man.
Who missing? Marketing?
Dunn is out because he just had a baby.
Marketing is out.
He just had a baby, so they got him out on leave.
He'll be back.
Hold on, wait, time out. How you gonna be out on leave?
He'll be back next game.
The Bulls be doing that dumb shit. They did it for marketing. He was out for 2 weeks.
Man.
Really?
Yeah, but that's because they knew they were tanking. They was like, you know what, just leave. You know, we gonna.
Yeah, but I think he'll be back like the next day or some shit. I mean, the next game.
He might.
Maybe 2 games off. I don't give him that many games.
They do that Rocky. What happened when Adrian had the baby? She woke up. Oh, yeah. Boy, I didn't get that money, nigga. Shit, what you doing?
Right.
You need them W's.
I don't know. Don getting paid leave. So.
Who you getting, Tim? Who you got?
I ain't really got no dog in the race, man. I'm just happy
watching.
NBA is on. You know, I ain't been watching NFL, so
Man,
I'm hearing about my guy doing good things, trying to bring the team together in Green Bay. I can't watch the shit though. So
watch it, Tim. Go ahead, just give it up.
Give it up. So I'm just glad it's some.
Kaepernick wants us to watch.
Sports
He still wants us to watch.
That's on that I can appreciate.
Kaepernick, he said that.
He said he don't. He's not against you if you don't watch it. He's not
Is he
against
watching
you if you do watch it. Yeah, he's still trying to train for it as well. So.
I know he trains, but does he watch it?
Yeah, he watches. He said he has no problem.
Does he watch the games or does he keep up with the games?
I don't know. He didn't say all that. He just said I watch it.
Well, to be fair, he never told us y'all stop watching the NFL.
Right, and then if you look at it, Nike makes the jersey still for the NFL, even though Nike did what they did. So it's like, and then it's like you still kind of want to support the brothers that's out there because there's still brothers out there kneeling and standing in the back. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch
that
it.
was just
man.
my
And then,
chosen form.
I think you were saying it, how your team Bears is finally doing something. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, I want to sit and watch this now.
Like
so.
I'm not a Bears fan, but I'm definitely hella interested because I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about the Bears, and it's just like,
and it's been
that's-
years since we heard that. So.
You know, and that's why I would tell people, it ain't like that. I don't like the Bears. It's just I like Green Bay. That's the team
That's your team. Just like I like LeBron. Wherever he goes,
the
goddamn
Bears
shit.
thrive if they can thrive. You know, and it
Right.
sounds like they didn't finally put some money into the team. So
Yeah. So, Will, who's your team? Who you got?
Well, I followed the same teams my whole life. The Bulls, of course, and I honestly think this year they're gonna make the playoffs. People don't believe.
Yeah, I believe.
They're gonna make the playoffs, man. The East is
Open.
So-
The East ain't as bad as you think it is.
Right.
not as bad, but
I think Cleveland
the
going.
team that the Bulls got
Cleveland will not be there.
compared to some of the other teams. I'm not saying they're gonna be a top 4 team in the East, but they're gonna at least crack 7-6 at the top. At the
right, 6 to 8. It could be a 6 to 8 seed. Yeah.
Right.
But
They have a chance to do it, but they gonna have to have everybody.
Yeah.
Niggas
All hands
can't
on
be
deck.
hurt.
Right. Yeah.
I like Golden State. Always have.
Okay, let's get off of this topic. Back to what we were saying.
Hold on now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Most people don't like them because of how their team is set up, but I've been rocking with them since Freewell chose Carlissimo.
Okay,
So,
that's what I like. Then.
Right.
You know.
See that you got to say that to people. Like I tell people that too.
But sometimes you can't believe people.
Circa 2011.
I rocked with the Warriors when Monte was running the show.
Yeah.
Monte was my guy.
See me.
Before Steph got there.
I think with me, I just like a lot of players. I never was based off on a team only when we had Mike. I never was, because I liked the Lakers then when Eddie Jones was there. That was my favorite fucking player. Eddie, you couldn't tell me shit about Eddie Jones. And I followed Eddie Jones when he went to Charlotte, when he went to the Heat.
Yeah.
I liked Eddie Jones. And I liked Shaq when he was there.
Why'd you like Eddie Jones?
Because you know what? The weirdest shit ever, he looked like my Uncle Wayne. He looked just like my Uncle Wayne.
Shout out Uncle Wayne.
And then my cousin told me, I was a kid, that he's related to us. So I watched Eddie Jones ever since then and liked him. And then I see how...
interest in
Right.
And them extra butter jump mans wasn't too bad.
Right, yeah. See, I still got my pen, so yeah, that's my man. Eddie Jones is my man, so that's how I am. I'm always been a player favorite than a team favorite.
Yeah.
I'm always, like when T-Mac was killing with the Rockets. I didn't fucking necessarily like the Rockets, but I like T-Mac, so I rooted for him.
Right.
I was more of a team favorite than a player favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly think. I don't think Jordan was my favorite player. I like Pippen more, but I just like the Bulls because that's the
home.
team I connect with.
See, and I kind of grew into that. I was like Pete, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more about that player than the team. But as you sitting there, you watching your guy, you know what I mean? You're going to start learning about, the supporting characters, if you will. And then you start learning, okay, like, let's just use Jordan for instance. Okay, then you learn about the Pippen. You learn about the Horace Grant. You learn about the Scott Williams. You know what I'm saying? You learn about Rodman and Kukoc and Longley and how all these other people come together collectively and got that title. It ain't just that one piece. You know what I mean? That piece helps a lot.
But then, once all them niggas left, you forgot about the Bulls. Me, I didn't. I was still there watching Corey Benjamin. I was watching Jamal Crawford.
Eddie
Marcus
And Jay Williams. And I was happy when Jay Williams came, but then he fucked up. When he fucked up his
Tyson
motorcycle.
Chandler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jalen Rose. I watched it for a little bit. I was trying.
Those were some dark days, but I was still watching.
Yeah. Like, Grant Hill was my favorite player. I had a Grant Hill down.
I was gassed up when we got Elton Brand.
Yeah. But I thought Tyson and Eddie was going to kill it.
Yeah.
I was happy for them. But yeah, I mean...
I used to hear about Eddie up at Thornwood, and they were like, oh yeah, he's like baby Shaq. He just go out there and dominate. But that's
motherfucker came
that's
to the
high
league.
school. Like he's 6'10", 6'11". He's going up against 6'7" dudes.
Right.
He's supposed to do that. He went into the league going up against other 7-footers.
Right.
It wasn't that.
Right.
Didn't show nothing, yeah.
Go look at that first game he played against Shaq. He changed all that. Shaq said, what?
Yeah.
Like 30 and 15 on him. Like, what?
And,
Who, Eddie?
yeah, Eddie.
Shaq.
I'm about to say, man, Eddie dropped 30 and 15 on Shaq.
He never had a game that good.
No, never. Yeah, he definitely did.
And that's disappointing, man, because he should have been good. I don't think he worked hard enough.
When he left the Bulls and went to New York, I thought Eddie was going to do something.
Yeah. I think he got a championship, though, in Miami.
He had a champion, man. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, sitting on the bench with a suit
He
on.
got it, though.
He got a ring. He got a ring. Charles Barkley
Barkley
though.
got one too.
Charles Barkley gone.
Greg Oden got
On the
one.
bench.
Ooh, Miami, damn, he did go over there because they thought he was gonna do
He just got
something.
a bunch of big motherfuckers that can come in and get 6 fouls. That's all LeBron be trying to do.
Yeah. The rookies debut, Luka Doncic, he had a good game. He dropped 10, 8, and 4. But they got blown out by the Suns.
This is your man. You got to say his name correctly.
I don't know his name correctly. I just call him Luka Doncic.
Doncic.
I'm gonna call him Luka. You're Luka Brasi. But yeah, he dropped 10 and 8. But they got beat by the Suns, with DeAndre Ayton killed with 18 and 10 and 6. DeAndre Ayton's a good player. I think he's gonna do good. Yeah. I like the Suns.
I'm not saying they're going to be.
I like their jersey. I like their throwback jersey. I don't like
The Charles Barkley era? Yeah. Best one. Trae Young dropped 14 to 6 and 5 with the Hawks. Ice Trae is what they call him out there in Atlanta now.
Ice Trader gang.
Kevin Knox had 10 points. Alonzo, what is it, Trier?
Yeah.
Had 15 and a crazy dunk.
He's looking legit.
Yeah.
At least out of that first game, he looked legit.
He's with the Hawks. I never.
Trier?
Yeah.
New York.
Okay. Oh, that's Buddy. Okay, yeah. Okay. Mobamba, who I think is still 15 years old, had 13 points and 7.
Man.
He looks weird. Like, he's 7'12" and got this kitty ass face. He even runs like a kid still. Like, I don't know. I think they roboted him.
Like 19 though.
Right.
He trying to get his run together, man, like on 2K.
Yeah. My Lakers lost against the Blazers, but it's okay. They tried. The Bulls.
They're not beating the Blazers now. They're not beating the Blazers later.
Gotta beat them again, man.
They always have a good run late in the season.
It's called learning.
Yeah. Everybody in the West have a good run in late in the season.
It's called learning. The Bulls lost against Philly. And Philly lost against Boston. But it was a good game. I feel.
And Mr. Levine dropped a 30 ball.
He dropped 30 ball. I wasn't finna say none of that, but yeah, he dropped 30. Levine had a good game.
Hey, but V called it. V said they gonna lose.
Yeah, he did a text. He said Levine gonna kill, but they gonna lose. And that shit happened.
Because Philly had lost to Boston.
You need to call these numbers, B, because you be calling a lot of shit and they go through.
I knew Embiid wasn't finna let that shit happen again.
Yeah,
no.
They were finna go 0-2.
But looking at the Philly and Boston game, Tatum is looking like a great player. And then even last night when they played, Tatum is finna be, I think, one of the greatest players in our league to come. I really feel like the way he plays, it looks easy to him.
Yeah, it's gonna be between him and Giannis.
Yeah.
For a lot of years to come.
Yes, I can agree with that one. I can see that being future Eastern Conference, if they all stay where they supposed to stay, Eastern Conference matchup. So
Yeah, shit, that's why Kyrie jumped out there. Yeah, I'm glad to be in Boston. I ain't going nowhere. Who gonna stop me for real in the East right now with this squad?
That's a good fucking team, Boston.
Kyrie played terrible that first game.
He had 2 points or 4.
I think he had 7. But last night he had 21. So
I did.
There we go. That's
Good.
the Kyrie I know.
All right, Kyrie, step it up. But like I say, shout out to all the rookies that's coming in. I like this draft class of rookies. I like the way the league is going now. I don't necessarily have to pay attention to LeBron. I can pay attention to a lot of players because a lot of players I like him right now.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait to see this. This season is going to be good. I'm looking for Dallas. I'm looking for the Celtics. I'm looking for all these rookies. So, shouts out to all of them, and y'all keep doing
you got
your
the
thing.
championship?
Man.
For the first couple of games we've seen.
The championship, I'm going to go with Celtics and Rockets.
Kawhi looked good last night, too.
And he's been, my buddy said, Kawhi seems like he's a better fit for that team than DeRozan was.
He is.
They all around gameplay is completely different. Even though it's just been 2 games.
I just seen the game last night. He looks phenomenal.
He looks great. He wanted to be out of San Antonio, is all I can say.
Somebody who didn't play over 70 games last season, he looks good.
Like he never missed a beat. So yeah, I forgot about you, Kawhi, but shout out to you. I wish we had to laugh right now. Shit. But yeah. Money hit. We gonna talk about the money getters. Miles Turner got his 4-year, $80 million extension, which I don't think he should have got. I don't see.
How much was it?
4 years, $80 million.
Yeah, that's pretty steep.
Yeah. Larry Nance, of course, because he's the hometown kid, gets 4 years, $45 million extension with the Cavs. That's not bad
That's
to
what
me.
Miles should have got.
Yeah, definitely Miles.
Do you think Nance should have got that?
I feel like he got it because he's the hometown kid.
That's on the high side, but
because he showed promise. But I think it's like B just said. I think that's on the high side for him. Like
he may get it.
Could have offered him half of it and he was gonna take it.
Yeah, true. I think he's, like I say, it's the hometown kid. I think he's going to develop to be.
How many years is it?
4.
45?
Yeah, for 45, yeah.
Yeah, I do him 3 for 32.
Yeah. Bobby Portis did not get his extension, but will be restricted free agent this coming season. And he also announced, this is the only jersey I see myself in. So I would like to see Bobby Portis because, you know, I want to root for the Bulls as well because it's the home team. I like Bobby. I like Zach. I like 24. So I think I can't say his name. He said 24. I 24.
NBA shootout, Oscar 99.
Right.
That's a good nickname. 24. Call him 24/7. But
I don't know. Number 24.
But yeah, I like to see that team stick together, man. They got done. He's a great player. I like him.
And Bobby, I like you, Bobby, but just because you see yourself only in the Bulls jersey
The
does not
organization,
mean
right.
management thinks the same, buddy.
Right.
Yeah, you see what they did to D Rose
Exactly.
and Butler.
Right. And shout out to Zenny, where I get my glasses from. They are now sponsors of the Chicago Bulls on their jerseys.
You do?
Yeah, I get all my glasses from Zenny.
Never heard of that place till I seen it on the jersey.
Yeah, I heard of it when I needed some glasses. And it's a cheaper buy. You can just put your prescription in. They
Right, all
send
you
it
gotta
to
do is
you.
put that. Yeah.
Yep. So shout out to them for that. And
Definitely got to go to them.
Also, the Bulls picked up Tyler Ulis
oh yeah, okay.
from your other team,
Miami.
Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix. I thought he was with Miami.
He was lastly in Golden State.
And then he went to. Okay.
Then he was in I think he was in the G League.
It's a good pickup. Good pickup. The G League is planning to offer the elite high school player a $125K salary instead of going to being one and done or the NCAA route. I think that's dope, and I want to give big props to Mr. LeVar Ball for that. Because I think he started, he pushed that out there. That these kids need to get paid no matter what. And I felt like all the G League should have been getting paid anyway.
But that cancels him out, though, don't it?
It do, kind of. But, you know, some people may say, I'll go. If they don't even make it to the G League, you still got that chance to go do that.
You become a third tier option.
Right. So, you know, it's all about doing what you love and all you. So a lot of people, that's all they know.
Yeah.
You know, so if you can get a little check from it, cool.
Right.
You know, so I shout out to LeVar, shout out to the G League for doing that now.
And this forces the NCAA hand too now. They might have to start giving their players some bread. You know what I mean?
Especially if they
which
stay.
has definitely been a debate for some time.
Well, at least
But
let the motherfucker graduate.
But this is only for like elite level players like this.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah.
Like
So I don't blame that at all. Don't give everybody a check, you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying the job on the, you know, to use a wrestling term on the squad deserves a check too.
Right.
But if you're considered one of the elite players on one of those college teams,
But that also pushes the kids to say, let me get better to either get this check or get past this check and get in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know how they doing the ranking system. They probably going after ESPN's ranking and going off that. So it's probably going to be like your top 10, 15 will get that opportunity.
right.
And everybody else, you know, whatever.
cool. Christy Tolliver becomes the first WNBA player to actively play in the WNBA and coach with an NBA team. Playing for the Washington Mystics, and now she's coaching for the Wizards. That's dope. Shout out to her. That's dope. I didn't know it was a woman out there coaching in the NBA.
It was one in. That's not the same one from San Antonio, is it?
No, that's
It was one in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Pop left
a couple of years ago.
No, she's the assistant coach.
Oh, she was assistant.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. She's a head coach, though. This one right here.
No, she's the assistant.
Oh, I thought she was becoming a head coach. Okay. Well, it's still a good thing. Still
It's good because
The only thing is,
but she ain't
Becky
the
Hammond
first one.
retired and became a coach. She's still actively playing and she's coaching.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Bam. All right. That's what's up. Get that bag, sweetie. Get that bag. My main man Tiger Woods up to no good versus my white grandfather Phil Mickelson. The two legends will tee off in the head-to-head on Black Friday. Who do you?
Phil don't like white people. That's his grandfather.
I like Phil Mickelson. He's a good tee-off guy.
You like his name, huh?
That's a dope ass name. I don't know, celebrity people with dope names I really like. Phil Mickelson is like Phil Jackson. Phil Jones don't sound that great.
Now, if y'all start hearing gas station Nicholson over here, you know why.
Gas station Jackson.
But they tee off on Black Friday. I think it's gonna be a good matchup. I'm gonna try to go to my granddad's because he loves golf. He's Phillip Jones as well.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go to him. He loves golf.
So you're a third?
No, I'm just Phillip Jones. I'm not he's my granddad. I'm just named after him. My middle name
so your
ain't
father's
like
not Phillip Jones.
that nigga named Kenny.
Shout out to a nigga named Kenny.
But yeah, I'm going over there and check the game out with them because those are two legends that's going to tee off, and that'll be good to see. So yeah, let me check it out.
I don't think there's ever been anything like this done before.
No,
so
this is the first time.
Yeah, so they just going head to head, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be dope.
Off. I don't know how many holes they're doing. I hope it's not a full 18.
It shouldn't be. They probably don't. That'd be a long fucking
3 days. Two
right.
people doing 18 holes.
They gonna probably cut that short. But
so they probably do like 12, maybe.
Yeah. I think I got covered everything in sports. Now it's on to the movie.
Alrighty.
Should I walk out now, Tim? Or?
What? You know what? I'm gonna attempt to do that without spoiling anything.
Okay. Please.
So
you guys are bored. You guys are.
We're very poor. That's why I said I'm gonna attempt. All right, so I'm gonna do it anyway. It ain't the top of the docket, but we're gonna get right into it, man. The new Michael Myers flick, aka Halloween, hit theaters last night. Okay, so theater was lit, man. There was a lot of people in there. People had babies in there and shit.
Why?
I don't know.
Where did you go to, Chris?
I went to Marcus Theater in what is it, Country Club?
Yeah. Oh, Country Club?
Yeah, I went to that one. And it was a packed theater, man. Was
there any cosplay in there? Like some people dressed up?
There wasn't nobody in that theater dressed up. I did see a dude coming there with a Michael Myers mask, you know, when I hit the concession stand.
Get his ass arrested.
Did you get a shirt?
I didn't get a shirt.
Damn it.
So okay, let's get into the movie. So this movie picks up 40 years after the initial Halloween film. So what that means is that everything after the original Halloween, that universe, you scrape it. None of that happened. This is a completely different universe.
How?
It's a weird trend going on in movies where they got like, you know, such a, you know what I mean, lengthy, you know, sequels and stuff where they just kind of like, all right, we don't necessarily have to do a reboot, but we're going to pick up from this, which is a good take. Because some movies you don't necessarily need to do a reboot. So it picks up from the events of the first Halloween. Mike has been locked up for 40 years. He's been in a mental institution for 40 years. Doctor in there says he hasn't said a word since. So, as with all Halloween movies, it's an accident. It's a bus accident. They're transporting Michael Myers. It's October 30th.
I would say you just leave.
I seen that. I'm scared. I seen that.
Trailer. I mean, because you saw it in the trailer. And, you know, the anarchy and the chicanery begins from there once you have said bus crash. Now, everything that happens in the trailer, it happens in the beginning of the movie. They get right to that shit. The movie, really, once it gets going, it gets going. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. Good. It's non-stop. You get a lot of Michael Myers on screen time. Now, what I will say, this ain't spoiler, but what I will say is it's approached realistically. It isn't any of that he's in front of you 1 minute, then he disappears shit. Like, you actually see him walking up in maneuvering. Like, it isn't any of the whole, you know, spooky shit, like supernatural thing. It has a very realistic approach to it.
I did see a trailer where they had like a tracking shot where there was like a 5-minute span where it didn't cut. They just tracked him going house to house.
Yeah. And this is literally what he does in the movie. It's really just like following him. You get a lot of Michael Myers screen time. Jamie Lee Curtis, she plays Laurie Strode again. Laurie was just well prepared. I'll leave it at that.
How old is she now?
I think Jamie's in her late 50s.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, she gotta be 60 something.
I think she's in her late 50s. She might be 60, but I believe she's
close to 70 though.
No, she ain't in 70. But she's definitely in late 50s, early 60s. But you can check real quick.
Yeah, let's
check. As far as the movie, it gets right to the action.
59.
The story is it's a typical Halloween movie, but it's just the take on it is great. I will say this. Now, this is the only spoiler I give you, Pete.
God damn it.
This is it. But this is going to be a great spoiler. It's 6 black people in the movie. All 6 survive.
No, that ain't a bad spoiler.
This is probably the first horror movie. All the black people survive.
Damn, I heard it.
That ain't a bad spoiler.
It's not a bad spoiler.
I'll take that.
But if you're a fan of the original Halloween, if you're a fan of any of the Halloween movies, you'll definitely enjoy this one. I don't want to spoil it because the rest of the crew ain't saw it, but I do like that it was a realistic approach for this one. You know what I mean? It wasn't any of this, supernatural, super duper stuff going on. But yeah, I suggest going to see it if you like horror movies and just do it like that, man. So that's my take on Halloween.
That was good. Perfect.
Right. So how many Halloween movies are there?
78
1,
shit.
2,
Gang of them motherfuckers. I think it was 10.
This might have been the 10th one.
But now it's basically the second one. Because you take the other ones out.
Because you're taking that universe out. All right, so that was Michael Myers. All right, moving on from Michael Myers, another movie that hit theaters yesterday, The Hate U Give. And, we talked about that when we went to go see Venom. It's one of those movies where it's attacking what's going on right now in the black community as far as our relations with police and, police brutality. So, do y'all plan on seeing this movie?
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to probably go Tuesday.
It's one of them where I want to see it and support it, but I don't want to see it.
Right. It's like, I'm going to see it to get out the house and go just do something.
Yeah, like it's a very prevalent thing in our community. Like it's something, all you have to do really is turn on the news and
see this shit happen.
See it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these type of movies, I feel like it ain't necessarily for us. It's just giving our perspective on it, just to give everyone else who isn't being affected by it the viewpoint that we go through as black people.
Right. I think that's what it's for. It's not for us.
Yeah.
So I won't be watching it.
So we just had, but that was the timing of this is kind of I don't know if it's coincidence or what, or they did this on purpose. But you got that movie, what is it, Monsters and Men, that just came out?
Yeah.
And that's dealing with some of
thing.
the same topic, you know what I mean? But I'm guessing that's from the perspective of the cop, and then this we have, from the perspective of the person, the girl that was in the car with her friend that gets murdered and The Hate That You Give. So I guess, like you said, man, if you're going to go check it out, if you don't, fire stick it, you know what I mean, $5 a day, whatever. And we can expound on that a little bit more from there. Okay? So, let's see what else. Netflix just kind of let the air out of the room this week. They cut Iron Fist earlier this week, and then last night they announced the cancellation of our main man, Luke Cage.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, y'all. What do y'all think Netflix is doing, man? Like, what is going on? They laid the whole foundation to lead up to the Defenders. We got the Defenders last year. We got the second season of Iron Fist this year, and we got the second season of Luke Cage earlier this summer. So what do y'all think is going on?
Y'all may agree with me, but I believe Heroes for Hire is gonna come out now. That's why
you just said that.
I think that's what's gonna happen. They probably canceled it because the way Luke Cage ended, it's like, what the fuck can you do now? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's just a weird ending, and maybe some of that is gonna go into Heroes for Hire with Iron Fist. I didn't see Iron Fist yet, so I don't know how that ended. But I think that's what's gonna happen next with them, or they're gonna push Defenders more and more.
Okay. I say it's funny you said that because me and B was just in there talking before everybody got here, and he agreed. He said the same thing. He think we about to head into Heroes for Hire. So I was thinking it was a business move more than that. I hope it's that. That would make a lot more sense because both of these shows, Luke Cage more than Iron Fist, seem very popular right now. So the announcing of them canceling Luke Cage was crazy.
Right. Yeah.
But if it's heading into Heroes for Hire, I'm here for it. I'm definitely hoping it's that, as opposed to them just flat out just canceling them just to cancel.
Yeah. At the end of Luke Cage, you see that he becomes, the businessman. He takes over the nightclub, and at the end of Iron Fist, not to spoil anything, it's just a spoiler.
I don't care.
He, prior he only had one fist that glows. Mm-hmm. Now he has two.
Ooh.
So I think because he leaves, he goes back to Kung Lao and gets the two glowing fists. I think he's gonna come back, meet Luke Cage as this big,
right,
businessman now, and they're gonna start a business together.
And if anybody hearing this, don't take our idea. Don't take B idea.
I think that's already in the works. I mean,
I hope so, but if it's not, they'll do it. They'll take it.
And also, in Iron Fist, so prior to him getting the two fists, he lost his one fist.
Right. Now that's why I'm at on the show right
So-
now. So
You don't want to know? Because I kind of want to know.
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Show going. Let's go. Let's get it.
Go.
Yeah.
All right. So he lost his one fist. His buddy, the one that he's bump heads
Right.
with,
Davos.
he gains a fist. So Iron Fist and Danny and Colleen goes to Davos to extract the fist from him, giving it to Colleen. So now Colleen has the fist. So he has the fist. Danny doesn't have the fist. He leaves, goes back to Kung Lung, and then there's a cutscene where he has two glowing fists now. So I think what they're gonna do is he's gonna go back to New York, can link up with Luke Cage. You got Heroes for Hire. Then Colleen, she still has the fist, so she's gonna be. I think with her and Misty Knight, because they did a lot of partnerships in Iron Fist, so they're gonna have Daughters of the Dragon spinoff.
Okay, that sounds good.
Which should be dope, because I definitely was wondering how we were going to get to a Misty Knight show, if we were going to get to one at all. So a Daughters of the Dragon would definitely work. And, Heroes for Hire.
And I'm to be honest, I kind of like it because, unlike Daredevil, these two are characters, and like Jessica Jones, that a lot of people don't really check for. So forgive them 2 seasons. Cool, we got introduced to them and what they're about. Cool, now let's put them together and start. So I think that is a good idea.
Because for the most, and it makes sense because for the most part in season 2 of Iron Fist, it was mainly about Colleen. It really wasn't about Danny at all.
So that's what this.
It definitely set Colleen up. Now that you say that,
So does he lose his hand completely, or is
he
lost the glove?
His fist does not turn iron.
No, I'm saying he still got a hand, but he just.
He still has his hand.
Oh, he just lose
the
the glove.
fist.
Okay.
He lost the
Davos took it from him.
Okay. I thought the man lost his hands. Like,
No.
Say, damn.
Davos took it from him, and then once they attempted to get it back, he was like, you know what, I don't want it. Like, then it takes a lot of responsibility, and it takes a lot out of me to do that.
Right.
You take it, Colleen. So she took it. He didn't have it, and I guess he was going through some mental breakdown, whatever. So he went back to Kung Lung, and then next thing you know, he has 2 fists.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
Just in case they do
this season was a lot better than the first season to me, as far as it was just too dramatic. It was kind of like the Jessica Jones effect for me, the first season of Iron Fist, because Jessica Jones season 1 was very dramatic to me, and I didn't really care for that as much. Then we got into season 2, and I thought season 2 of Jessica Jones was great. So I think like,
season 2 of Jessica Jones is probably their best of Netflix series.
Absolutely,
probably better than Daredevil,
because they stepped it up the right way. They gave her a good adversary on that one. The storyline and the way they were telling it, it was good. So I really enjoyed Jessica Jones season 2. Now but that's why I said I'm thinking it's a business move, because it's been announced for quite some time that Disney is doing its own streaming service that I think launches next year, and they were supposed to be stripping away all of the Marvel licenses that are now currently on Netflix, and whatever it may be on Hulu, it's not going to be on those platforms no more, because it's going to be on their streaming service. So initially, when I saw these cancellations, I was thinking, okay,
that might be the case.
They're canceling them now just to kind of cut losses, and you know what I mean. Disney will pick them back up on their streaming platform once that was
makes
launched.
sense. So now, what you have on Netflix is what you have.
Yeah.
So when they start the Marvel streaming service or the Disney streaming service, those will be the shows that will be the foundation of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Heroes for Hire.
cable needs to just stop, because it's like everybody got
it will be obsolete.
Yeah, because it's like everybody got a streaming service now.
That's why you see like
Smart TV.
HBO has a streaming service. Like I don't know, the Showtime got one.
Yeah, they got one.
So the premier primetime channels, they already got them already.
I'm trying to add this shit up.
Yeah,
because of my bill when I started.
We was talking about that earlier too.
It's gonna be legit like you paying a fucking cable bill.
It's like you paying depending on what you like watching.
Yeah.
So
everything is subscription now. Like your music is subscribed. Fucking premium channels.
Yeah.
Netflix. All of these DC Universe. All that shit. Everything you like.
Well, I ain't got to worry about Netflix and Hulu. We just gonna have to learn how to share passwords, man. That's all we got to do.
Unless they do like what the WWE Network does, because on there you can't share ain't no sharing no password.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, one person's on. That's it.
Damn, Vince ain't playing.
Yeah.
Hey, Will said he not going for none of that though.
I don't want him to hit me.
Right.
My shit straight for 2 years. Fuck that.
But if you, I'm talking about at the same time.
Yeah.
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 Because I tried to do that. And I had
You
to
stream it on
You can
Or do it depend on what you streaming it on?
See, you can do
Okay,
it.
that's probably how you doing it. Then.
You can do it with like Xfinity because I gave out my stuff to my guys who want to watch
that's
Power
good. Yeah.
and stuff like that. But maybe they might turn into that. Xfinity may be like, we'll do streaming, but you gotta come to us to get
But
it.
that's why Xfinity probably
know.
was trying to buy these properties too, because that's now what you're gonna see. It's gonna become bidding wars to like really
right.
see where you're gonna house these these blockbuster
Damn,
movies.
so we
and stuff.
fucked either way it go. You pay
Yeah.
too money for cable, you
Damn
gonna pay a lot of
if you
money.
do, damn
That's
if you
why
don't.
y'all need to get that Fire Stick. $50.
But the only thing I hate about it, let's say if you chilling, let's say you got a young lady, you chilling with your lady, you be ready to watch the movie, I got your food, this motherfucker stop. Damn, I gotta wait 30 minutes for it to load up. I hate shit like that. I want just to go right on and play it just like I would go to Showtime and do it.
Hey, that stall might get you somewhere.
Yeah, getting me to finish eating my food. Shit, this gonna be mad.
My hell's is cold.
Damn it, I'm eating my watch.
My fries is cold.
Oh man, keeping it Netflix though. Season 2 of Hip Hop Evolution, Making a Murderer Part 2, Daredevil Season 3, and we got a couple of other Netflix original movies and series that dropped. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
plenty of content on the Netflix.
Right, starting to get
platform.
cold out. You know what I'm saying? Netflix and chill.
Keeping that same energy, Netflix and chill. Pre-sale has started for the Jonah Hill film mid-90s, and it commences on October 25th, which is the release of the film. So are we going to see that?
I want to see it with y'all. I want to check it out.
Is it going to be like a indie kind of deal, or is it going to be?
Yeah, I think it is because it's gonna be everywhere.
Okay.
25th, the 25th or 26th. I think
If it's pre-sale, that shit's everywhere.
it's everywhere.
Because I'm definitely.
I'm liking this because when I seen him on the Breakfast Club, he's telling like, I didn't just make a movie with a bunch of white guys, off of what I've probably known. I got, guys I done grew up with who's black, Spanish. Everybody gave their detail in the movie of how stuff was when we was growing up.
Yeah.
He said he did it with a gay director, and it was like a scene where he basically say faggot. And the director said, did y'all say this back then? He was like, yeah. Put it in the fucking movie. You know what I'm saying?
Is this a young director?
I think he's young. I don't know. I'm not
He'd
sure.
have to be if he's
But
not.
he told him, he said, put it in the movie. If this what happened, we have to give people the real. We don't want to, hide it out and don't say what didn't happen back then because it won't make the movie what it is. So
Did he
Plus,
not
it's
hear
acting
about
right
Eminem?
Right.
Did you not hear Eminem?
But he's saying this is going to be a good movie. So I'm ready to check it out because I grew up in that era of the mid-90s and skateboarding and hip-hop, all that culture. I've seen it all. So I can't wait to see it.
Attorney Fred Gibson's a fact.
Sound like we're gonna have another review on our hands.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
about I fabricated my past. He just mad. Look at that.
Alrighty, The Old Man and the Gun is out. This got Robert Redford, Danny Glover, John David Washington, and Casey Affleck.
My main man.
John David Washington is the trippy red of the acting.
Man, 'cause he had
2018.
Denzel, I can't wait to see him and Denzel do a movie together,
He's having a
man.
hell of a year.
This is what, third film?
Yeah.
It might be more than
Might
that.
be. Maybe
What is it for the fourth?
fifth.
Because you got Black Klansman,
Black
Klansman.
Ballers, we
Man.
gonna throw ballers, monsters.
Balls,
Man. So fourth thing he got going
fourth
on,
thing this
and
season,
maybe
yeah.
more.
I thought he had something else that came out.
He probably did.
Probably did, but yeah, that's why I thought it was 3 movies. But counting Ballers, that is definitely 4. So what's that about?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I just seen it on the document.
I came
just saw
across
it.
the trailer, but yeah. So.
We gonna have to look at
He
it.
it looks like it's about an old man who's wait, what's it called? Old Man and the Gun?
Yeah.
It's
Old
about
Man
old
with a
man and
gun.
his gun.
So you guys go and check that out, okay? Listen to it.
So
Based on the true story of Forrest Tucker and his audacious escape from San Quentin at the age of 70 to an unprecedented string of heists that co-founded authors and enchanted the public.
so he was so John David was in the movie Monster.
Okay.
Then he was in Monsters and Men. Then he did Black Klansman. Then this one.
When you gonna be?
Yeah,
You need to do a monster movie now.
All right. All right.
David.
Jordan Peele set to remake a live-action Disney movie titled Gargoyles.
Oh shit.
I can't wait to see that.
Now, is this affiliated with that cartoon from back in the day? Or?
Yeah, this is based off the cartoon.
Oh.
So Gargoyles was this shit.
We gonna see Goliath?
Yep. Gargoyles was the shit. So
Man, why don't we just do it all, man? Why don't we get a live action Darkwing Duck? Let's do it all.
You might get that Darkwing.
No, I'd rather see another Howard the Duck if we do that.
Put Migos on the Darkwing Duck.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be Huey, Dewey, and Louie, nigga.
But yeah, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Migos is the dog. Let me know. Migos is the dog.
That's why I remember when they announced Lion King, everybody wanted them to be the hyenas.
They still should put them as the fucking hyenas. Yeah.
Hell no.
Who is the hyenas? They haven't seen it.
I don't know.
They should.
I haven't been following the production on Lion King.
Really, I would want to. I seen they posted a picture. Seth Rogen, Childish, had the iceberg on. I think.
Yeah, but iceberg.
I think it was iceberg.
That's why I said, is this a vintage show or is this iceberg? Because like I haven't seen
iceberg. I follow iceberg, but they don't.
You follow iceberg?
Yeah, I used to love iceberg. My cousin, who was the crack dealer, had a bunch of iceberg.
Oh shit!
And gave us iceberg. Like, he's dead now, so it's
okay.
Story.
I'm bad if you got a nice car for your iceberg.
But I love iceberg. That was my shit. But
you wore iceberg.
Yeah, he gave us a lot. Me and my cousin Tristan.
You wore
I
iceberg?
had a strong something with iceberg.
We had ice.
What about you, old man Logan?
We had iceberg and Coochie sweaters. We used to rock that shit hard.
I had.
So you in high school, you was rocking iceberg.
Iceberg and Coochie sweaters.
In high school, I was rocking LRG. That was about it.
That was I remember that being out at that time.
Some Rockaway.
Well, see, I was in high school a little bit before you guys.
Right.
So
Till was in college, you rocking iceberg.
Till I had the Carl Kanai in high school.
No, I ain't had that now. We had platinum FUBU was in.
We had that too. I had
FUBU.
I had 2 outfits.
But see, so let me break it down. I went to Lane Tech, right? So the Asians, Filipinos, they wore Nautica and Ralph Lauren. The black people, we wore like FUBU. That was like our joint. I'm trying to remember what else we used to wear back then. And like Maurice Malone.
Echo.
Echo.
Oh, no, tell you I
definitely
Echo was for the Spanish people.
And then the white kids, they was Abercrombie and Fitch, you know what I'm saying? And they was doing that wave. So it was definitely like all kind of fashion there. You know what I mean?
I forgot all about Echo, man.
Yeah.
I never knew Echo. I thought it was Spanish people.
Being on Dr. J's faithfully grabbing some Echo.
Jabot was my shit. Jabot was my shit.
We had the Jabot.
I had Jabot straps in every color.
Hell yeah. I had one pair that was some shorts, and the color was like.
Wait, the shorts had the strap?
I had the shorts. I had some straps. And the pair was like, I think I only motherfucker that had this pair. Like they was the straps was like orange and purple. It had like a cool tie-dye ass look. And the strap around it was navy blue. Then I had a navy blue Yankees hat, and I wore with a white t-shirt all the time. Okay. I had my chain.
He said that.
And I wore my white ones. I thought that's when I was in my New York era. Then
he said that like he's 65, reminiscent. And I wore it with my blue hat and this white t-shirt, just like that. I'm telling you, back in my days, like.
I wore that shit down. I was like, hey, I wore them shorts damn near every day. Ain't nobody got these shorts.
Back at the rear.
At Carson's on the sneak move. I found them at Carson.
Alrighty.
Get out of school and go get white tees.
Yeah.
Keep it on the comics and shit. DC shows off stealth costumes for Superman, Flash, and Green Arrow on their CW shows.
So that is true. I thought it was just something
they're doing some type of like alternate universe crossover.
That's what I don't like about DC. They do too much. And
I saw Stephen Amell, the Green Arrow. He was in a Flash suit.
Yeah, I saw you said that.
Like, what the fuck is this, bro?
It's like they do a lot of this and that, and it'd be like, what the fuck? Like the Flash season when he went against all them damn Flashes and shit. I'm like, it's just so much going on.
Then they had a musical episode. Flash.
Which is like a CW staple because they did that with Supernatural a couple of times.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this shit is corny, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
I guess that's why they got the what's the name thing coming out. The DC universe.
Oh, yeah.
Stay with they shit.
But I mean, Flash is one of the better shows of DC, so.
Yeah. I'll give it that.
Alrighty. So, last on the docket for movies. Let me go back to it. Excuse me, gentlemen. Captain K.
You love that show.
You got Chicago Roach.
Lil Rel, Chicago's own, man, finally clapped back to that cat.
Shout out to my twin.
Oh. Clapping back at the cat.
Clap back.
Damn, I ain't even paying attention to what I said.
You know what I'm saying? So, P, man, what's going on, man?
Shout out to my twin. Well, my man's, he clapped back at him. He tied in that bullshit Cat Williams talking about. I mean, I tried to post it on our page, but when I got the repost, it didn't let me get to the video part. But he went off on him. He went off on Cat Williams about the shit that he keep trying to start with him and, calling him ugly. He can't kiss girls. And he basically went off and said, you played a fucking pimp. Something that we don't need to be seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play a little audio.
Picked up
my friend from a crazy situation. That was my breakout character. Your breakout character was a pimp. Huh? Trying to get by just got out of jail. That's your claim to fucking fame. A pimp, a gimmick. You are a gimmick. The reason why you're still in this game is because nobody takes you fucking serious. That's right. Nobody does. Nobody. Why you think a little boy can whoop your ass and everybody still buy tickets to your show? Because you're entertaining. You're kind of like Donald Trump. You the Trump. And it's sad because it's people supporting you instead of fucking talking to you. You got the motherfuckers that open for you, all that shit. Ain't nobody saying real shit to you. Stop it. It's divisive. Grow the up.
And then Cat Williams goes on it and does this in the car.
Sick of them niggas! Get rid of them niggas.
Sorry, man. I'm not with the I am a Sorry,
Why did he shout out Gerard?
Right. Because Gerard fucking with him.
I know, but still, he didn't say shit.
So he basically said, why you trying to be a movie star, you can't even kiss your bitch in your own movie. I guess when he was on Insecure, he couldn't get what's her name. So I don't know. Cat Williams, I never seen you kiss a bitch in a movie either. I was just seeing you almost got fucked by somebody in jail. So I mean, hey, I'm on Rel side, man. That's the hometown kid. I'm rolling with him. Cat Williams do need to chill that shit out for real. But yeah, Rel tired of hearing it and he clap back out.
I don't know, man. I'm teetering in the middle a little bit. They both make valid points.
Mm-hmm.
Rel, he probably feels some type of way over the statements that he made, that Cat made prior. He was talking about, people, the Kevin Hart, being the gatekeeper and he only letting certain people in. It makes sense to me. But Cat also, he's going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
He looks goofy as hell doing that video he did. And if you going off wins and loss, he looked like he lost right there.
Yeah. That's B-Tape. What you think, Tim?
It's entertainment, man. I was just sitting there thinking as y'all was talking, like, is Cat trying to do the 50 Cent here? Like, just talk shit
Troll
about everybody,
yeah.
troll, and just, again, trying to get your name out here. Like, people are just doing that more and more, these kind of tactics to just kind of stay relevant in the public eye. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking now this is what Cat's doing. I mean, it took Rel a little bit of time to get back to him. Like, I know he had to heard about this prior. He's friends with Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish. You're on social media, my G. Like, some of the IG models that I be liking, I see Lil Rel like.
Yeah, all right.
You know what? He follow all of them.
He pisses me off. It was a female that I follow personally. I know Lil Rel don't know who the fuck she is. I'm looking like, is he following me? Because how the hell he found out about her? And Lil Rel is out there.
But he knows some chicks. He be liking some pictures of chicks that I know.
I see comedian Lil Rel. I said, this little motherfucker here.
You know what, B? I'll take you a step further. I think I've even seen him like one of Marissa's pictures.
He following us, G. Hey, Lil Rel, you hear this, man? You better go ahead and hop on this show.
Marissa's a beautiful girl. She's successful. She's in the public eye with the Chicago Bliss. That's an excuse. But the chick that I know that has a regular job that he likes,
Me too.
That's no excuse.
Lil Rel, hey, Lil Rel, we look alike. Put me in a movie with you, man, so I can do something. And then come hop on Blvdave and do an interview because I know you watching us.
Hey, Kevin Hart, if you the gatekeeper, let us in.
Right.
We'll get on the Laugh Out Network.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll make you laugh.
Like Kevin, we take it all back, buddy. I'm sorry.
I can do that shit too.
But yeah, man, I'm just taking it as that, man. Maybe everybody kind of feeling this is the way to go to try to stay relevant. You know what I mean? It takes validity away from what you were trying to say. You know, you was all uber serious in that interview when you was putting this stuff on the table. Now this is your response when he comes to you with this. You know, y'all both grown men at the end of the day, bro. Just if it's in issues, y'all sit down and hash them out. If you can find some common ground, great. If you can't, that's cool.
We black. We need to be making money as best as we can, man, and helping out each other.
You know, both of you guys are two successful black brothers. You know what I mean? If you can work together, find some kind of way to work together, cool. If you can't, that's cool too. But tearing down one another, like Lil Rel, I 100% agree with him. That's divisive. You know, them brothers, they worked. You know what I'm saying? Lil Rel used to be up there jokes and notes.
Yeah. You know, a lot of these people been on for a long time.
It's been a grind. It's been a process for the brother. So you know, I don't know Cat Williams. You know what I mean? But I do know I've seen him up there before.
I seen like Kevin Hart. I seen him on Comic View when he had the Sean John one piece and had a belt on. I said, "What the fuck is this little guy? What the fuck you put a belt on this for?" You know, I had the same outfit. Like, why you put a belt on? That looks stupid.
So you know, you got to kind of just take it with a grain of salt, man, when they do these kind of things.
I saw Rel about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. He had a show at I think it was a DuSable. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good.
Lil Rel is funny. He's actually, and like I say, the show is great. I love the Lil Rel show. We're from here, and we can get it relate.
Right, because he talked about like kids from the city, like how they talk.
Right, okay. And then he talk about the rack man when you go into the store. That shit is funny. I remember one episode, when I went to the episode, it was a stand up, and my guy was like, "You need to watch Lil Rel shit because he got a thing about you." And you know I'm a garbage man, so the kids get on the bus.
Sanitation work.
Yeah,
let's be professional here.
The kids get on the bus and they basically would y'all be quiet back there? And he was like, "Sit your ass up, garbage man, with your lunch in your hand." He said a bunch of funny shit that the kids will safe in Chicago, and it was just hilarious. And it was like, damn, I hate to be on the bus and they do that shit to my ass, but man,
every time they say something like "fuck you," talking about real fast,
right?
Get your lame ass out of here.
Your lame ass out of here. Fuck boy.
Fuck you talking about?
Oh man. So yeah, man, that's movie. So, you know, we go ahead from here and jump into this social commentary.
Y'all wanna pause right here?
She late. She running late.
So we did good.
Yeah, we can go and bang this out. But what I will bring up in our social commentary real quick, Will just sent this in the IG chat. Former Carolina's Panthers receiver Ray Caruth will walk free on Monday.
I haven't seen that. Wow.
What happened? He killed his girl, didn't he?
Killed his girl. Didn't he take the baby out or some shit?
He killed his girl while she was pregnant.
Okay, killed her while she was pregnant.
Wow.
The baby died. No, the baby lived.
Yeah.
Killed her how?
The baby's grown now.
Yeah.
It's a man now.
Yeah.
So.
Killed her how?
Like, I think they said he
Didn't he shoot her?
I thought he pushed her down some stairs or something.
Wow.
Because he didn't want the kid. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
He didn't want the child. She wanted the baby, obviously. So I guess, you know, instead of cheaper to keep her, he tried to kill her.
What the fuck? Like, so you rather go to jail than to pay child support?
Shit, he gonna be in jail anyway if you're not paying child support.
I mean, but still, you're a football player, so child support really ain't shit to you. You know, depending on how much you're making or whatever the case is.
At the time, it probably would not have been, but it probably would have increased.
But still, I would have took that than to be locked up with some nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So how long he been locked up?
Since
97?
Yeah, 97.
They should stay in. They should get.
Yeah, because you said the kid grown now, so.
And they just let him go.
Gotta
They
be
should
grown.
gave that motherfucker the chair, man.
Nah, not the chair,
I
bro.
don't fucking kill no. You damn near killed 2 people.
I don't think he should be walking. Me personally, you got people out here that have done way worse You know what I'm
To me,
saying?
that's worse. You killing a woman and a child. That's bad.
It's attempt murder on the child, and you did kill.
That's
the woman.
bad.
What about the people that like commit rape? Like the dude in college that had raped somebody in
I
the
feel
alley
they-
and he did not do any time.
I feel like they should. I feel like rapists. I don't know the fucking word, but rapists, child molesters, and motherfuckers who kill people like that should go to jail. I mean, should get the chair.
Like you got, like I said, you got the dude that raped in the alley in college.
The girl
didn't do
behind
any
the truck?
time.
Yeah, he
didn't
did
do any
time.
time. But you got motherfuckers in jail for weed.
I feel like
That's
it's fucked
years,
up. We know
bro.
why. We know the skin color. We know why.
Yeah.
So
It's fucked up.
His charges was conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, shooting into an occupied vehicle, and using an instrument to destroy an unborn child.
Terrible, man.
He was really trying not to have it.
You should get the chair.
He should not. No, he shouldn't be walking Monday. That's for sure. But I don't know
If you get the chair, somebody need to kill him in jail. Something. I don't like shit like that, man. With me, I don't like that, man.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't think he was in there long enough.
That's what I was just
I don't
gonna
blame him for that
ask.
either.
Was that a long enough sentence for
what he did?
For what he did, no.
But then again, I mean, it's easy to judge somebody, from the outside. Looking at it.
Right.
Y'all commit rape for you.
I mean, because that's, to me, now that's like a gray area because people are real quick to, cast judgment like, yeah, he should be locked up. She should be locked up. No, you can't really say that because, I mean, everybody do different things for different circumstances, for different reasons. Mm-hmm. So, like, you don't know what was going through his head. Granted, what he did was wrong, and he definitely should be paying a price for it. He shouldn't be getting out of jail, but you don't know what the circumstance. You don't know what
could be a circumstance for that, G?
You don't know if they had a conversation where, they discussed an abortion. And she was like, no, I'm not going through it. And he's like, oh, well, I think you should, because we're not prepared to have this baby. Well, I'm not prepared to have this baby. And she's like, well, then you just going to have to give me some child support then.
So you going to go kill a motherfucker? Because you
I'm
losing
not
money?
saying that's right. I'm saying, but you don't know what led to that. He didn't just wake up, I'm going to just kill this baby.
I'm pretty sure he didn't, but still no reason to kill a person. That situation is not a reason to. Now, what is it called? When you trying to, what the fuck is it called? When you trying not to get killed and you gotta do it yourself. Somebody trying to kill you and you trying to stop them from killing you. What the fuck is it called?
Self-defense?
Yeah, self-defense. I couldn't think of that for shit. I don't know why I can't think of that. Self-defense. Now, self-defense, I feel like that's different. But when you, some shit like that.
I don't think it was self-defense.
That's what I'm saying. If it was self-defense, cool. But it's not self-defense. So it's like, you need to go to jail for however long, for life, if not get the chair.
Right.
That's like you say, y'all said it's a little too early to get out of jail.
I have your point, because the only reason he didn't get the death penalty is because they didn't find him guilty of first-degree murder.
What state was this in?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. He was with the Panthers?
Yep.
And that happened in North Carolina.
Lost everything.
The only reason
Because of the
that
child.
he didn't get the death penalty because he wasn't found guilty of first-degree murder. Everything that they charged him on was 8
So what I'm trying to figure out is how is it conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and not first-degree murder?
Right.
Because the person who murdered her,
So it wasn't him that did it, but he ordered it.
He hired somebody.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And
That's where the
that makes
conspiracy
sense.
charge come from.
Okay.
That makes
See,
sense.
I thought he just,
And then the nigga that did it was a DJ. This wasn't like no hired hitman. This is a regular nigga.
This person he knew could probably be capable of doing it.
And then he did it. And I was like, oh, it's obvious it was you.
All right, well then that makes sense then.
okay, yeah.
But I still don't think he should be getting out right now.
Oh, no, he shouldn't get out.
We done? Because I just want to throw this in there to let all.
I mean, we had a couple of.
No, I'm not talking about the whole thing. Just with this.
This topic, yeah.
Avengers 4 is done filming. Director share teaser image. I don't want to look at it. Just letting you guys know.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, so off from Karoof.
Wait, they finished the whole movie?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Because Cap finished what, last week?
Yeah.
Oh, so they wasn't far from. Okay, makes sense.
Alrighty.
Well, Ray Caruth out of there.
I guess to keep it football. Riri, aka Rihanna, has declined to perform at this coming Super Bowl.
Good.
I don't. To me that's another gray area for me. I mean, I get you're making a stance, but you're also a performer, and that shit will skyrocket your
The
sales.
fucked up thing, it will backfire on her because of the way she's at in the business she in. I mean, it will. Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
I mean, Rihanna ain't hurting from the money, bro. She just made.
Yeah, she's not, but it makes other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
That shit will still skyrocket when Bruno Mars did
would,
the Super Bowl.
It would absolutely.
Yeah,
because she could have
He was already
definitely
the man,
the Beyonce and definitely choreographed it and had the costume designs and everything with a pro-black vibe like she did.
Yeah.
So she could have did.
Yeah, you're right. She could have.
She could have had the Navy.
Yeah, she could have.
Black Navy. Yeah,
Black Navy.
You're right.
You know?
Tuskegee Navy.
But instead, she declined. Hey, so her
I
choice.
I respect it. I respect that decision. I don't know if I solely agree with it, but I respect it.
They need to do the Migos anyway.
You're all right.
Migos will gladly do that shit.
Yeah, they will.
You.
Alrighty, so a lot of police calls is going on. White people, what's going on?
Whew. What is it? Hillside Hillary and
I'm glad
Becky?
we in this secluded environment, so nobody can see us and call the police. Like,
because that's
black
crazy.
guys in here planning to rob a bank.
Right. I mean, you sit here, a kid, book bag touched this woman's ass. He sexually assaulted me. Let me call the police.
That's what happened.
A 9-year-old
Yeah.
kid.
Wow.
And I like the little boy for saying I don't forgive her for that. Because
shouldn't.
I'm a child, you know. And then you want to do it with a black kid. Another situation, guy's going home to his apartment building. Walking home.
Yeah.
You're sitting here following him to his apartment building.
Yeah.
Saying, where are you? Who are you? Where
No,
you
I
here?
wanna-
Who
I
you
wanna
with?
know what room you going
I want
to.
to know what room you're going
I
to.
want to know what floor you're on.
The funny thing turns out, she married to a black man.
Yeah, she lost her job for that shit.
Yeah, she lost the job.
Rightfully so.
She should have. That was
You know,
stupid.
you know what would have been an easy fix for that? She could have just closed the door and let himself in. Once you saw that he had
It's
a
on
fob
key.
to get in,
There you go.
situation.
But
done.
they want to do extra shit for no reason. Then
she
you
wanna
got
stay-
Which he had though. Like she took it upon herself to stand in the doorway.
But my whole thing is, you shouldn't even. If the motherfucker ain't doing nothing to you, go about your business. You being nosy, you don't know what that man could have been going through that day. He could have lost his job, lost his wife, whatever. He could have turned around and beat your ass. Stay out of people's shit. If you can't say hi and bye, leave it the fuck alone.
Right. Like if he assaulted her, okay, is he wrong?
They know because you followed him. You should be able to assault a motherfucker for following you. I'm not gonna self-defense. You assaulted me, goddammit. I don't like this. You got me scared.
I understand her perspective of it. I just don't agree with how she went about it.
Because a nigga like me, I'd have muffed the shit out of her and went about my
Yeah,
business.
I'm not. Get the fuck out my face, bitch.
Like what the fuck you mean I can't go on my?
And then
Given his situation, like he could have had a rough day. You know, that shit could have went south real quick.
real fucking quick. You never know what a person is.
You know what I'm
Teaches
saying?
you white
Yeah,
people.
you get
Stop.
somebody on the wrong day, and this man saying, I am trying to go home." Like he showed a lot of perseverance and a lot of discipline.
Here's what she should have done. What she should have done if she wanted to be, proactive in securing the building. You coming in? Hi, my name is such and such. What's your name? If you
Right.
introduce.
I didn't know you stayed here.
Exactly. Introduce yourself.
But above
Have
all-
him introduce himself. Now
Right.
you know who this person is.
Right.
So if something did happen,
Right.
you know the name that they gave.
Right.
And you can have a description of what this
There
person.
you
looked
go.
like.
There
Thank
go.
you,
That's
baby.
being proactive. I agree with that 100%.
You don't follow anybody anywhere.
Yeah.
That's not gonna solve
Right.
anything.
Did-
That's a horrible look. That's why she had to get
terrible.
Damn. And then we had another situation. Soccer game going on. Son, the kid was mad at the ref, and his father went to the son. Son, this is not how you do this. You never argue with the ref. He made the right call. This. White lady call the police. This man is arguing with the referee.
That's not
Cops need to come up here. How the fuck is he arguing with the referee when he is in here talking to his son? So you just called the police and lied. You should get a ticket, something for that.
Yeah, that should be a
You called and lied. Police said, I can't do nothing to him, man, no matter if he was arguing with the referee. He didn't put his hands on him. He didn't do anything. I have to come up here because you guys called, but I can't do nothing to him. He didn't do nothing wrong. Then she, when came and talked to the cops, she did tell the truth. Oh, yeah, he was just talking to his son. But you lied on the phone and said he's arguing with the ref. Like, come on, these motherfuckers is doing too much, man.
man.
This is what I mean by the last episode. I like them, but I don't trust most.
White men colonizing. I need you to get your white women
In check.
order.
God.
Now, I'm not gonna say check because I ain't trying to get us me too. But y'all gotta relax.
Yeah.
You know, you had the white woman calling the police on the people that was barbecuing. You got this white woman calling the police talking about this little boy touched your ass, and it was clearly
A book bag.
a book bag.
You got the dude sitting in Starbucks.
You got the guy in Starbucks. You got the woman gonna just take it upon herself to stand in the doorway, you know, which is just wrong on so many different levels. Because basically, you're trying to say, oh, so now you count my pockets too. You're trying to say I look like I can't afford to be in this building.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta tell them, man. Y'all gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? And it's a constant. It's going on. They doing it to y'all too. You know what I'm saying? They just had Kavanaugh on trial. You know, and now granted they showed him it didn't mean nothing. You know, and it doesn't mean nothing when you get to the white man. But that's a story for another time. But you know, it's just it's too much. It's, you know, you call the police when you really need the police. You know, granted, like you said, hey, how you doing? You know, what's your name? Okay, I live in the building too.
You don't ask for his name first. You offer your name.
You offer your name, right?
Hi, I'm Susan, and you live here. What's your name?
Right. You know, when you got out to kick the shit out of that dog, like Joe, get away
They
from me.
trying to
Like,
follow like line for line protocol.
Yeah.
That's not how you engage with people. That's just protocol. That's
like
not,
where's the building security if it's just that dire
Exactly.
of a thing? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't agree with that.
And I'm pretty sure there's cameras there at the door.
Right. Yep.
If there is no security or actual security personnel there, they have cameras there. So his face would be there. You know the name that he gave you. You know what he looked like. So if something did happen, boom.
Right. As soon as they say, hey, call this number if you know any information. That's when you call and you tell them everything you know. You get your spiel. But just stand in the doorway, nah, that was asinine as hell.
It
Okay.
happened in St. Louis.
So colonizers, y'all got to get it together, man.
Come on, Nelly, get your people together, man.
Alrighty. So
There's a lot of interracial relationships.
I am definitely glad that you had this on the topic because it's something I definitely want to talk about. IG model Brittany Renner spared no expense in her book that deep dives into all type of raunchiness, including an encounter with Kaepernick, where he made her pay for her own flights to come see him.
Real pimp shit.
Okay, he's apparently just one of 7 celebrity men that she smashed, all with coded names, kind of like old girl did. Yeah, Superhead, Corinne Stephens. Alrighty, so all of the guys are allegedly Cap, Trey Songz, Drake, Tyga, Chris Brown, Lil Uzi Vert, and Cassie Theriault. Did I say that right?
I guess.
Okay.
I know he's a popular college quarterback.
Okay.
I don't know if he went to the league, though.
Alright, so with that being said, okay, you know where Colin has kind of been placed as far as this freedom fighter, if you will. Now, I'm not sitting there saying he should get a pass. I mean, if he was doing this while he was actively playing, you know, for the 49ers, whatever. But given his current position, and this thing could be something that you kind of use to try to push to the forefront to discredit him for now. Because now you've given ammo, you know, where they haven't really had ammo. Just kind of like later on in life, you know, later on we find out all of these rumors that, you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King was sleeping with several different women.
But what's the ammo? Cap ain't married, is he?
He's not married, but you know how
I don't think I got a girlfriend. Nah, he do.
It's he has a steady girlfriend he's
Right
been
now.
with that he been with since I think the time that she's referring
So
to.
it's hold on. Go ahead, finish Tim.
But it's just my thing is this: why bring him up out of everybody? You name drop him more than everybody else.
But my thing is, what's the problem? He wants some sex. Your ass came out and
And you
gave some
gave
sex.
it to him.
The fuck is it? Did he do anything wrong? He wasn't married.
He didn't fly you
He
out.
didn't beat you. He didn't rape you. He didn't. What the fuck is the problem with? Hey, come give me some ass. You want to stop him because he wanted some ass?
She did what the chick that Future got involved with didn't do, and she talking about it for what?
It makes no fucking sense. Like, you doing this for what? Like you say.
I'm pretty sure if she denied him, that probably just would have been it. Okay, cool. On to the next. Like,
You made a book about some guys
That's
wanting to get
because
some ass from you. The fuck?
he has one of the more notarized names right now. So yeah, she definitely.
Is she black or white?
She's mixed, man.
yeah.
Mixed. Okay, that's the white side.
And she's from Mississippi.
So now you wanna, since he's doing all these good things, he's not a good man because he made me pay for a flight.
That's what I'm saying. And she is.
Bitch, pay for your flight. You want this? You want this? This dick ain't free.
You giving an ammo.
Probably
You giving ammo
wanted to come out here.
You know, on this right. We're trying. That's been placed. I don't know if he was aspiring to be there, if you will, but he's been placed in this role where he's revered, and we look at him like, yo, he sacrificed his profession, his love for a sport, and all of this to stand up for, you know what I mean, a cause he believed in that all of us benefit from. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I had a real issue with not necessarily her, you know what I mean, talking about it, but you know what's going on right now, what's at stake. I felt like it's very selfish of her to say, yo, I'm going to put out Kaepernick above all, you know what I mean, and make sure it's descriptive enough for people to even believe it was him, you know what I mean, as opposed to everybody else you brought up, you know what I mean, in the book.
In the word, in the words of Ice Cube, these hoes ain't got no manners. Like, that was stupid, man. Like, I don't know, what are you trying to shun down on Kaepernick, but it ain't working.
Like, you paying,
We're still standing with Cap.
You obviously wanted the sausage, too. You paid to go see it.
I'm gonna tell you what. I know why.
So, my thing is this. All right, okay, so what Lil Uzi paid for you?
I know why.
So what Drake paid for you? If Colin said, yo, you hit this
Matter of
flight,
fact,
you know
Will,
what I'm saying?
we got a seat for you, bro.
Like Black Dynamite said, hey, baby, you can hit the sheets or hit the streets. It don't make me no different.
Dynamite.
One of my favorite movies.
I'm gonna tell you why she did it.
Put your lips to the mic. Pause.
Don't.
Whoa.
Whoa. Talk to the mic.
I'm not gonna say how that sounded, but okay.
That's why I said pause.
Please pause that. Okay. Think about the names of the people she put in gold. What do they all have in common?
They rich?
The entertainers.
They all had scandals. Trey Songz just got out of like a rape allegation like less than 2 years ago. Chris Brown, the list is long.
Right.
Who else you say? Lil Uzi.
He out here telling people to go to hell.
Drake.
Come on now.
Pusha
T. The Baby. Fucking Rihanna. All that.
Tiger.
All the shit he went through.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Not making enough money for real. I mean, all that stuff. He had the most to lose because everybody else has been through it already. The most that's being held against Kaepernick is his stance against racial injustice and stuff that's going on for our people. Mm-hmm. So, because of that, she had to directly name drop him. Somebody told her to do that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. It's a
very dirty money. Yeah,
it's a very dirty tactic.
And in order for this to sell,
so his name was the only name that was revealed. Everybody else's was coded.
Cap was obviously coded, I believe, too, but it was enough information given.
It was detailed.
You knew she was talking about Cap.
Okay.
So,
sense.
You know, that's why I say it's divisive, especially now at this time right now. You basically trying to jump onto the momentum. You know what I mean? Because we just had that big Nike promo that came out. You know what I mean? Where they did him. You know, they made him the face of that campaign. So. I got a book coming out. All right, boom, bet. Let me go ahead and throw this out there too. You know, spilling the tea. Like, I don't have a problem with you spilling the tea. I mean, you know, men talk the same way women talk, but for you to do that to him right now, I think that's kind of low. You know, and she's gonna have problems with anybody she try to go and promote this book. Now let's just go say she sit down with an Ebro, if you will. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ebro gonna eat her ass alive because of that. Your book matters none. He's gonna just want to talk to you about why you putting Cap out here in this negative light. You know what I'm saying? Well, we trying to uphold him and keep him in this manner because of what he's sacrificed and he's done for us.
The light ain't even negative though. That's the thing.
But it gives that ammo, and now it's like, okay, well, he's not as good as you think he is. You know what I'm saying?
But I hate that, Tim. I really hate that because he didn't do nothing wrong.
Right? There's nothing.
You came and gave him some ass. What's the fucking problem about that?
I understand.
He ain't there, but like that's what they do to us. They want to say, oh, well, he's wrong for making her pay. Like, no,
this wasn't his main girl. This was a girl that was willing to give him some ass.
He's single. He can do whatever he wanted to do at that time. He wasn't married.
So you either say yes to that or you say no to that.
Thank you. Like, he didn't force you.
Oh, you said yes? We'll find a way out here.
That's why I said she obviously wanted the sausage too.
And it's exactly. You let somebody tell you what to fucking do to make you think you look better. You look stupid now. You about to be... Everybody in your family probably about to say, I'm going to stay away from your dumb ass because you fucking with this black man who trying to do something and you trying to bring him down for what? Because you wanted some pussy? You look stupid. You rather look stupid for some money, man? That's what I mean. People
Chasing
like
the fame.
Chasing the fame, you look dumb. That's dumb as hell.
That was a
Like,
clout move.
that's stupid, man.
Because all that did was give those people who out here burning Nikes and calling them unpatriotic and all
They about to
That's
make,
what I'm saying.
make them do dumb
That's
shit.
exactly what I'm saying.
And then and then you got motherfuckers who really out here doing shit, still ain't locked up, such as Harvey Weinstein and all of them. You know, but you come at the man who said, "Hey, you want me some ass? You coming out here? Cool, come on, let's go."
That's not illegal.
It's not fucking illegal.
Say that.
And for all the pressure he put on him, he need to get some ass, man.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to Kaepernick.
Shit, like damn, that shit make no
She needs to be on
motherfucking
the
sense.
first fight smoking now.
Right.
He's still going through it.
Even with the Martin Luther King situation when he cheated on his wife, hey, so fucking what? He didn't rape
Let
nobody.
me tell you this.
Those women,
Cap didn't cheat on anybody.
Right, that's the thing.
That makes this look so much worse for him.
Exactly.
I don't even want to talk about this shit no more because it's stupid.
It's blowing fear, I get it.
It's a negative. It's a bad.
It's dumb. It's fucked up,
It's
man.
very distasteful.
Very.
Distasteful. And
It's
that's why I was just like, oh.
She clearly was just doing this to sell books.
Yeah.
And she also mentions in there about her, because I know she was linked up with Tiana Trump at one point. And she talked about how she learned how to, do her thing that way.
Who was Tiana Trump?
You know Tiana Trump.
Tiana Trump, bro. Bang bros.
So yeah,
I don't be knowing these new bitches
she
now.
said Tiana taught her, some of her tactics.
Right.
So yeah, you clearly are using sex as a vehicle to get what you want, and then using that entire entity, book per se, and now you're using all of that to make money.
Is she a mother?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
But she's definitely gonna go the Caviar, aka Bethany Benz route. Once this IG celebrity dries up, this little book dries up, you will see her on Bang Bros. You will see her on reality.
I swear.
I wouldn't
So on and so
if
forth.
she's already done it.
Yeah.
Fucking with Tiana.
I can't wait till we get to that status where we can interview people like this. I will make a motherfucker cry. I will Zell you make
Yeah, I
somebody.
would fry her ass.
I will
And she
make
need
you
to be
cry.
fried doing that.
Because you're a sad
That's
excuse
that's
of a
trash.
black woman to do some shit like that.
half black.
Did you go
Or half
bang,
black.
boy,
That's sad to bring a person down who's doing right. Well, you're not really bringing them down, but you're trying to.
Yeah.
Terrible. Next thing, man. Get off this shit.
Fuck that.
That's that. But last on the docket, y'all. Last on the docket. We're gonna end it on a high note, man. Your boy Travis Scott, he got some more J's coming out.
And you can
And apparently, the J's got a secret stash.
put your weed in, Will. I know you get those, Will.
Hell yeah.
Your nose first in line, me and Will putting the weed in the stash pocket.
I had a weed in my back
This is a
pocket
little
just to
evil
do it.
alliance. Right here. Fake ass Harlem Heat.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
So what y'all think about Travis, man? And more importantly, what do y'all think about Jordan actually going with the idea for
I don't think Jordan
a
gives a
secret
fuck.
stash?
Jordan like, hey man, whatever sells,
see.
sells. Shit, whatever sells, sells.
Mike
Fuck
about
it.
the money. He said, "Oh, word, fuck it, go ahead."
Right, go ahead,
Go
man.
ahead, slide
that
this.
nigga put a whole cocaine line on there. I don't care. Do what you want to
That
do.
nigga put shoes in a suitcase. I mean, what the fuck you think this little compartment gonna do?
Yeah, but shout out to Travis Scott, man.
Shout out to Travis.
Travis.
Get your money, bro.
Album of the year, I still believe in. Video of the year too. If y'all ain't see that video, I sent it to
What,
y'all.
Drizzy?
Yeah, that shit on was raw.
It was good.
It was raw. B.
Video of the year. I ain't really been watching
There
videos.
really ain't been a lot of
I
videos.
haven't watched video. in a while.
That's why I gotta give it video of the year.
All right, but there you have it, man. We're on the little light side. Our joint's been 2.5 hours normally.
Yeah, this is a quickie.
I mean, we can extend it if you want. We got a lot of
I
shit to talk
definitely
about.
think our guest is out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So there you have it. This is episode number 23. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe. We are on all major podcast platforms. Okay.
23.
Jordan.
Jump man. Them boys up with something.
SoundCloud, we on that. iTunes,
We on that.
we on that. iHeartRadio,
We on that.
Spotify,
We definitely got that.
Google Play,
That too.
Stitcher Radio.
Come on and join.
Believe that. All
We
right.
the new Chicago Mambo Loach.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m., y'all. Live Radio. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter at @BlvdavE_radio. I am your host, Old Man Loaded.
And I'm the kid, Gas Station P.
I'm B. Daniels.
Cameraman wheel, baby.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll catch y'all next week.
Out.
Sir.